Hello everyone, you're very welcome to the Little Cinema and Galway City Film 48-hour Challenge 2021. We got there.
Yes.
My name is Kenny Gahan. I am the co-founder of Little Cinema Galway, and I'm joined by Matthew Blaney, who is a Galway filmmaker, a very good filmmaker. How are you, Matthew?
I'm good, thanks, Kenny. How are you doing?
I'm good. We're the 48-hour challenge for the filmmakers is like the previous 2 days, and today is our 48-hour challenge where it's just like non-stop. But yeah, we got there. Thank you for your patience, for sticking with us. And so what I'll do is I will just go through a few little details of what's going to happen tonight and what the 48-hour challenge is. Basically, this is the 5th time we've ran the 48-hour challenge, and 10 teams have been making a 5-minute film over 48 hours from Friday morning 9 a.m. until this morning 9 a.m. And in that time they had to write, shoot and edit a film, a 5-minute film, which is difficult to do, very difficult to do. And we've had teams taking part all over Ireland. They've been in Monaghan, Limerick, Dublin, Galway, all over the shop, and they've made some fantastic stuff. Each team had to incorporate 3 criteria, which was a line, a prop and a genre. And just so you know, when you're watching the films, the line they had to use was, it's like my owl lad always said, this time it's personal. And we come up with the line through each team submitting a line as part of their application. And then from those 10 submissions, we chose one. And so that's the line was just chosen, which each team then had to incorporate. And they also had to incorporate a prop. And the prop was a category which you could choose from. So the category was something you'd use to for DIY. So that's why you might see a lot of tools or spades or hammers, that type of stuff showing up in the films. It's like there's a theme, that there's a reason why there's all that stuff in it. And then genre-wise, teams could choose from 2 genres. One was a mystery / whodunit, and the other was a drama. And so teams could make a film based on one of those genres using that line and using that prop. Let's see, we're going to screen the films this evening in reverse order. And that means that the film which is in first will get screened last, and this film which was submitted last will screen first. Let's see, we're going to have prizes for the films tonight, so that the best film will win the prize of €500, and they'll also win a Little Cinema hoodie, which myself and Matthew are currently modelling. And there's also prizes for best cinematography, best editing, best special effects, best actress, best actor, best use of line, and best use of prop. The prizes were decided by a team of industry expert judges. They watched the films this afternoon, and then they had a Zoom chat where they deliberated, and so they came up with all the decisions. So nothing to do with me, nothing to do with Matthew. This is all based on the judges' decisions, and it was a difficult process that had to do, because some very, very good films there and some great performances. So just to let you know who the judges were, we had Maura Ní Hunlán from TG Ceathair. She's the commission editor of TG Ceathair. We had Sean Brannock, who is a great writer-director and who is also a lecturer in IOIG. We have Maeve McGrath, who is the shorts coordinator of the Dublin International Film Festival. We had Niall Murphy, who set up Scanlon.com and also is involved with Treasure Entertainment. So a fantastic lineup of judges there. 4 judges who know ins and outs of the filmmaking business, and they're fantastic to deal with today. So thank you all to them very much for their time and their effort today in their deliberations. So I just want to mention a little bit about the funding. The 48-hour challenge is a project of the Galway City Film, which is run and curated by the Galway Film Centre, where I work at the moment. And the Galway City Film is funded by the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaeltacht, Sport and Media. So I want to say thank you very much to our funders there. It's great to have those supporters as the 5th time getting this to happen. It's fantastic. And also, I want to give a huge thank you to TG Ceathair, because TG Ceathair are responsible for sponsoring these hoodies, which are beautiful. Maura Ní Hunlán from the judging panel was instrumental in that. So thank you very much, Maura, for your help with that. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, please get involved in the comments. Matthew Blaney will be our comments correspondent, so we'll read out your comments as we get them throughout the night. and we'll try to get a bit of a conversation going. And if you're enjoying someone's film, throw in a comment. We'll feed it back to them, because usually we'd be in a live screening in a town hall theatre, and at the end of the screening everyone goes to talk to each other, and it's great. But obviously at the moment of COVID we can't do that, so do use this as an opportunity to network and to talk to each other and to share feedback on films. And if you are posting anywhere online, please use the hashtag 48hoursgalway. We'll see if we can get ourselves trending, as someone says. Who says that?
The Twitter guy.
Twitter says that. Twitter says let's get ourselves trending.
Yeah.
And Matthew, we've had a ghost commenter already. Well, as in someone who has been blocked.
Oh yeah, we've had several. There were several accounts posting, I guess, cloned links. So just to be aware of that, and never click into those kind of links. I'm sure most of you are aware of that, but just we thought we'd address that. But also let's address these beautiful.
Oh yes.
These beautiful trophies.
These are trophies which will be given out to winners of each section, and as you can see, they're beautiful, handmade by Matthew and I. And you can see, can I bring that up there into the single shot of me, and they might focus on it. There you go.
If you duck your head out of the way, because it's trying to track your face.
Oh, get my face out of the way.
Boom.
There we go.
Look at that.
Look at that. Beautiful.
Handcrafted by Kenny this morning.
Handcrafted by us, yeah. We were up in some glass factory. We made that.
It was tough going, but worth it.
So there we go. So they're for each of the prize winners as well. So the prize winners are going to be getting one of those. Stick around for the end of the screening. At the end of the screening of all the films, we will have an award ceremony where the judges will each give out 2 awards each. And get involved in the comments, as I said, and we're going to be joined by all of our filmmakers via Zoom. They're going to introduce their films with us, and we'll get to hear their thoughts on how their filmmaking experience was, because making a film in 48 hours is difficult, and it's stressful, and hopefully everyone has remained friends, and they'll be able to let us know how to get on with their films. So I think that we have everything covered. Do you have any comments you want to go through?
Yeah, there's a good few comments coming in.
Let me just pass you over to our comments correspondent, Matthew Blaney.
I do apologise. Thank you very much, Kenny.
Just don't jump the gun.
Yeah, absolutely. My bad. I should have learned from last time. But Patrick Kelly, bloody spam. Absolutely. Some YouTube comments, been hyped for this all day. James Hooper is over on YouTube. So excited to see this. Sad we couldn't compete this year. Peter Shine, best of luck to all involved. Looking forward to seeing all the entries. Christopher Tierney, whoop whoop. Robert Squawk. Apologies, I probably butchered your second name. Pittsburgh's next 48-hour film challenge for sci-fi and horror genres is 1st to 3rd of October. Join us if you can. Dahi says Kenny for Sam.
Yeah, I'll win that. Yeah, I'll take that.
Ryan, well, looking forward to seeing the film. Such a shame not to be taking part this year. Big thanks to Kenny and the team for running the whole event. Beautiful trophies. Where were they for last year?
That's going to be contentious.
Yeah. Dahi, I can't focus on the trophy when Kenny's on screen. Yeah, I understand. How did you swing Joe Brolly for the broadcast? Comments corresponding, no less. Good luck to all, says David Martin. And back to Kenny in the studio.
Excellent. Matthew, great job there. And yeah, last year we didn't have any trophies, which I do feel bad about, because we were in COVID. We weren't sure whether we were allowed to send stuff, whether it was a issue with COVID or spreading the disease. So it was unfortunate. So yeah, apologies to everyone who won last year who didn't get a trophy. So we will, I think, kick off. Would we kick off?
Yeah,
let's go with the first film. The first film is going to be, it's from Rerun Films, and it's going to be introduced by Bip Henderson. So Bip, are you there? Hello. I think we're just waiting for audio of Bip. The first film is going to be, it's from Rerun Films. We're just getting a little gremlin out of the system. We'll be with you in a second. We're going to chat away for a second while we get the audio sorted out. There's a gremlin, which we actually saw a gremlin here earlier on, but we thought he wasn't any danger. But he's obviously he's up to devilment. So Matthew, you took part in the 48-hour challenge twice. So I've never actually done this 48-hour challenge because I've ran it, but you've done it twice.
Yeah.
What's the hardest part? Editing or filming or stressing out? Never mind, we're all good now. But thank you. We'll save that for later on.
Yeah.
We'll save that tidbit for later, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So we're going to go now to Bip Henderson, who is ready to join us, and we've got our gremlin executed. So, Bip, how are you?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Great. Thank you very much.
I love the purple hoodies. It's like when the X-Men get a costume change.
Yeah, the purple hoodies. We have the other blue hoodies, but yeah, I think the purple suits the color scheme of the 48-hour challenge as well. So tell us, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. Filming was a dream because we were filming on the beach all day Friday and the weather was perfect. So it was great. We had Tony Rogers was supposed to be our field sound recordist, but unfortunately he had to pull out last minute. But he was nice enough to lend us his top-notch boom and zoom. So we had a real skeleton crew. We only had basically the actors, director, first AD, and all the actors took turns holding the zoom when they weren't in when they weren't acting. And Kulin is one of the actors, of course.
Hello, Kulin.
Hello, Colin.
Great job in the film, Kulin.
Thank you.
Very good.
You were very good. And tell us, how did you write the script? Did you come up with it on Friday morning or Thursday evening, or when did you do it?
Well, I had the idea for a while that I always wanted to do like a Lethal Weapon kind of a parody, you know, and it's kind of like a Baywatch Lethal Weapon parody. And then when all the genre and line and prop came, it kind of fit the idea perfectly. So.
Excellent. And so you just finished it today, was it? Were you up all night editing?
Yes. Like I said, we had our sound recorders pull out last minute. So we had a skeleton crew filming and it was a mess. We didn't even have a clap. So our editor, Ian Kelly, had a big job ahead of him sorting out all the footage and audio. So he did that all Friday night. And then I met up with him last night and we spent all night until the deadline just finishing up.
Wow.
Excellent. Well, listen, tell us what the name of the film is before we screen it.
Yes, it's called Beach Cop.
Beach Cop. Excellent. Bip, thank you very much for joining us. This is called Beach Cop by Bip Henderson and his team Rerun Films.
Yes, it was great. Connor O'Dwyer, Paul David Murphy, Shai Leon, Kulin Cahoon, Sarah Fahy, and Lily O'Reilly had a cameo, but she was also doing a great job, not only first ADing, but script supervising as well. So, and Kasper Krasinski did a great job with all the cinematography. Who am I leaving anybody out? Lasarina Nikanela did a great job recording the soundtrack and narrating.
Excellent. Okay, so here we go. Roll it there, Roisin. Thank you, Bip.
Thank you.
Oh no! Somebody's stolen my beach towel.
Come a while area freshen.
Quick! Somebody call Beach Cop.
If there's trouble on the beach, then he's the guy to go. Beach Cop, Beach Cop, Beach Cop. No matter if your problem is big or so small. Beach Cop, Beach Cop, Beach Cop. So you better not be bad. He puts back eyes behind bars. Beach Cop, Beach Cop, Beach Cop. Beach Cop, Beach Cop, Beach Cop.
Today's episode, The Towel Thief of Silver Strand.
Tor connacha me a all the hell. Bulla mohin han ahare.
Sorry, I can't speak Irish, but I promise I'll try my best to get your towel back. What is the world coming to? I mean, what sort of a freak goes around stealing people's towels?
Oh, that's fecked up all right. Sure, everybody be going around with wet asses.
How's Chief doing today anyway?
Oh, she's not too happy with you, beach cop. I would lay low if I were you.
Story of my life. Say, didn't you win the lotto? Are you not supposed to be retiring today?
I am, but not till 6 o'clock. I'll tell you what, I'm pretty handy on the net. I'll go see what I can dig up on towel wrappers in the area. I'll get back to you. Meet you here in an hour.
Sound?
Hi, Misty. Do you like my balloon?
It's very pretty.
What a meanie.
Haven't seen you around here before?
I'm just a poor drifter passing through town.
Well, we're on the lookout for a towel thief. You haven't had a towel stolen by chance?
Luckily, no. I have all the 3 towels I brought from home here.
Well, if you hear anything, let us know. I'm easy to find, just ask for Beach Cop.
Sure thing.
God, I hate tourists.
Where the hell is that beach bum? But I'm bursting for a piss.
Ginny Mac! Gotta go meet Manny.
Oh! What does beach cop get us in? This is a nice drill you have there. Should be handy a few jobs that have out in the house of the air. What you doing? Get away from me! Get away from me! Get away!
Stay tuned for more Beach Cop.
Why, Lord? Why? He didn't deserve to get drilled.
That's the meanie who popped my balloon!
He what? Said. This time it's personal.
God damn it, Beach Cop, what is wrong with you? I just got another complaint that you've been bursting perps outside of your jurisdiction. The beach is your beat. From the lifeguard station to the lighthouse. Now I find you beating up drifters. Say, aren't those the towels that were reported missing earlier?
I'll bet you Euros to donuts that this was the drill that was used to drill Detective Glover.
What can I say, Beach Cop? I may not like your methods, but you get results.
Don't worry, pal. There'll be plenty of towels where you're going. Prison.
Tune in for next week's episode. The bicycle thief always rings twice.
And we're back. I was just doing a little wardrobe malfunction there. So welcome back. That was Bip Henderson's film there, which is called Beach Cop.
Beach Cop.
Excellent. You got a few comments there, Matthew. Do you want to read out?
Just a few more coming in before the film started as well. Lovely new hoodies. Going to have to get me one of them. Bad boys. This is Connor. Fair play, lads. Adrian. Francesca Gomez. Cannot wait to start the reels. Ryan, check out Pip's mustache. Indeed, it's a pretty impressive mustache. We commented on it last time, didn't we?
Yeah.
James Hooper, I didn't mean to cyberbully Kenny about the lack of trophies.
Who said that?
James Hooper.
Oh, because Barry mentioned it as well at the launch, so don't worry, Jamie, no bullying was felt.
Christopher Tierney making Henry Cavill jealous here. Paddy Murphy in the house. Paddy says, God damn it, Beach Cop, I'm in. This is truly majestic. James Hooper, surreal. Top class stuff. Bip Henderson, laughed so much, mate. Beach Cop by David Lynch. Back to Kenny in the studio.
Excellent, that's fantastic. I think, okay, Okay, so we're going to skip a film and go back to it because the filmmaker isn't with us just yet. But we're going to go to the next film, and that is going to be introduced by Sohaila Lindheim. Hopefully I got your surname correct there, did I, Sohaila?
Yeah, you actually got the whole thing right. So
Oh,
that's cool.
thank you very much. Well done, Kenny. So listen, how was your weekend?
Yeah. It went great. It went great. Like, filming was a breeze. Everybody did a really good job. It was just the edit, really. So, like, I didn't sleep at all last night, so I'm a bit shattered. But yeah, as you know, like, I sent it in like last minute there, so
well, you still had an hour spare.
Yeah, I didn't know about that extra hour. I wish I knew.
And so you shot down in Limerick. Your locations were very good. What part of Limerick were you in?
We were in Roxborough, and we were lucky enough to get both locations under the same roof, which meant we didn't have to go hauling our gear around and wasting time. So, ideal. Like, honestly, that really saved us a lot of time. Yeah, like, I'd like to say it was more stressful on set, but really the stress was just me, like, editing and just being like picky and trying to find music and just the usual stuff, like, you know.
And did you edit while you were shooting, or did you just edit all in one go then at the end?
No, I edited just all in one go at the end. So yeah, we transferred the files over after we finished on set, and then I took it home and I just lashed into it.
And how many gigabytes of footage did you have, out of interest?
I don't know. I can't remember that information right
Lots
now.
and lots and lots.
A lot, yeah, I'm sure. But
So-
it was good, yeah. It went really well.
So tell us, what genre did you go for, and what prop did you use? What prop did you choose to use for the film?
So we went for the mystery whodunit genre, and the DIY prop that we used was a hammer.
Very good. And did you have,
It worked out pretty well.
any issues with trying to decide on a prop, or was it straightforward?
No, this kind of came to me straight away. Like, with the nature of the film and what it's about, it's essentially an interrogation scene. So any kind of DIY weapon could have been used, you know. So we got lucky there, like, so it's okay.
Excellent. And I saw Stephen Ryan. Great.
You did, your pal, yeah. He was there. He nailed it. He was brilliant.
When I started watching it, his first, I can't remember what his first line was, but I burst out laughing. He delivered it so well.
Everything Stephen says, I burst out laughing. I dread the day he wants to tell me something serious. I'm just like, oh, Stephen, what do you like?
Yeah. when some, God forbid, when some relation dies, you just laugh and go, that's so funny,
I
Stephen.
know, exactly. That's it.
Okay,
No, he was brilliant.
You can tell us, what is the name of your film?
It's called Interviewing Lance Masterson.
Where did you get that name from? Was it just a random name, or did you have it in your head for a while?
No, it just popped into my head. Literally everything just pops in, and then I just roll with it. Nothing is ever planned, so that's why this was.
Excellent. I think your signal isn't great there, so you're lagging a bit there. So I think I will just introduce the film now, and this is Interviewing Lance Masterson by Sohaila Lindheim, and she's from the team of Team Georgia. Excellent. Thank you, Matthew. Take it away, guys. Thank you.
Come on, darling. None of this nonsense. Lance Masterson is a shit on my shoe. Taking me 15 years to find him, catch him, and make damn sure he never leaves this place again. Fuck.
If I take that muzzle off your face, you gonna yelp like a pup?
Now you listen here, Lance, and you listen good. I want answers, and I want them now. I don't like going on wild goose chases. You open that violent mouth of yours, and you start spilling some truths.
I trouble you for a glass of your finest Georgian water.
It depends. You gonna talk?
Oh, I cross my itty-bitty black heart, and I hope to die.
Thank you kindly. Can I trouble you for a cigarette?
Well, you're gonna have to come on over here and light me up, detective, because I'm tied up like a bull's balls over here.
Look, there's a possibility of a deal.
Is this a good cop? Because you already gave me the bad cop. I don't think that's allowed, detective.
There's many things you don't understand, Lance. But if you know what's good for you, you'll talk.
If you know what's good for you, you gonna let me go.
This is the biggest goddamn drug deal George has ever seen. I know you were involved, Lance.
How many years you been chasing me, Swans? 10? 15 years? That's a hell of a lot of time I've taken up. A hell of a lot of time. Time that could have been much better spent with loved ones or family.
You know, when you threaten a man's family, that's something you can't come back from.
It's a nice place, this. Away from all the prying eyes. You got me all to yourself now, eh, detective? You gonna be good?
I want to speak to my husband. I know how this thing works, mister. I'm not stupid.
It's a party! You better start talking. I've had enough of your theater show.
Hey, you best know when to quit, Doc. I know my rights.
Hey, Schwartz. We'll put her on this goddamn thing right now.
How this works, I don't know what to tell him.
Come on, talk.
15 goddamn years, you still can't do your fucking job right. I ain't your man.
Finish it.
Like my old fella used to say, this time was personal.
Hey! What did you do, you stupid motherfucker? Hey! Hey, what did you do? Hey!
Excellent. That was Sohail Lindheim there with that film. Excellent film, really good. Interviewed Lance Masterson, and that was Team Georgia. Matthew, I might go to a few comments from Matthew.
Yeah, sure. A few more comments from Bips, the previous film. Top class stuff, Bip Henderson, laughed so much, mate. Paddy Murphy, ahoy, Sohaila Lindheim, how's she cutting, missus? Looking forward to this. Hope the cast and crew of Beach Cop has lots of after sun cream. Good evening, guys, says Sarah O'Byrne. Super works, Hyla Lindheim, says Jesse Von Trump. Paddy Murphy, loving it. Top class, Mrs. Moylan's hair is stunning. Robert says Atlanta, Georgia, 68 needs dueling banjos a la Deliverance. Only men with short hair back then were in the military during Vietnam War. Loved it. Wow, amazing, says Nigel O'Brien. Intense, gorgeously shot and acted, says James Hooper. Did Lance get caught by Beach Cop, says Michael Casey. Well done, everyone. Sahila, that was brilliant, says Sarah O'Byrne.
Yeah, excellent. Very good film. And let's see, we're going to go to the second film of the night, which we just skipped because we're waiting on Lara to join us. So we're going to go talk to Lara Ferris now. Lara, are you there?
I am, yes. How you doing?
Hello, I'm very good. How are you? How was your weekend?
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll sleep tonight. It's for sure. And everybody involved will. I'd like to say a very, very warm thanks to everybody for allowing us into the competition. It was a terrific experience. And we, as you know, had some homeschool children from the age of 10 to 16 making the film. And they were the backbone of the whole thing. And I was more or less the driver. So they've done a great job. We had a difficulty in the beginning because we were disappointed by somebody who was to lend us a camera, which made our sound equipment all the way out of it. And we reverted to smartphones and just decided we would have to do it that way. So it worked out very well. Our editor, Ali, did a great job. We sat around the table and wrote it out. The girls were absolutely terrific and very, very creative in everything they did. I'm delighted with it, and they are too.
Excellent. And so tell us, which genre did you go for, and what prop did you choose?
We went for drama. We had a kind of a half an idea to try and incorporate into the story. And when we sat around the table, everybody contributed to different little elements that we might bring into the drama. And for our point of view, it worked.
Excellent, great. Well, thank you very much. Well done to you and the whole team. I know the kids are all very excited to be making it and to be involved in this. So thank you very much for getting involved and for having them make the film. Tell them to keep going, keep making films, and hopefully we'll see them more at the little cinema in the future when they become fully fledged filmmakers themselves out on their own. So well done. Thank you for guiding them and thank you for making the film with them.
I've already got orders for special equipment for the next time, so you'll see us fully equipped and doing a fully professional job. So thank you.
Excellent. So this is called The Journey, and it's by
Journey,
yeah, great. And what's the name of your team again?
The Solar Shapeshifters.
Solar Shapeshifters, that's it. Great. Okay, Lara, thank you very much for joining us, and take it away, guys. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you too.
Hello. Theo, how you doing? Oh my God. Oh, for God's sake. Have you seen a doctor? And what about Anaish? Oh, for God's sake. All right. Well, no, I wasn't thinking about going over at all. Yeah, okay, I understand. Look, leave it with me. Leave it with me. I'll give you a ring back later, okay?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, bye. You know Theo, my best friend?
He's in Greece, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very sick. You know, he had a stroke last year and, well...
So what you're trying to say to me, that you're going on another holiday to Greece?
It's not a holiday.
You're going and it's my birthday next Sunday? Why can't someone else do it?
Nobody else can do it. I'm sorry, nobody else can do it.
It's not fair.
Look what you've done. I don't know. Life's not fair. Hello. Jeez, listen, I got a bit of a problem. I was on to Theo down in Crete, and you know he had the stroke, but he's in a very, very bad way. He's been hit with some other difficulties. He's very sick, and there's nobody can get near him. His wife is actually having chemotherapy as we speak. In Oslo, yeah. I'm gonna go down, yeah. Oh, you're very good. You look after it. Okay, there's piano lessons. Yeah, you know, about 2 weeks. Terrific. Thanks a lot. Okay, I'll book flights now. So thank you. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Your mum's gonna look after things, right? So I'm free to go. So it's cool.
Big deal.
Oh God, everything's a big deal. He's my best friend. I'm only taking a few things with me.
You know that you need an urgent reason for travel? There's like 2,000, maybe even 5,000 fines. The Gardaí will just stop you at the airport.
I'll have to take my chances, that's all. I just have to take my chances. Thanks for the encouragement.
Yeah.
I think you make your tips.
That's one, please. Thank you. Very good. Where are you heading for?
I'm heading to
Crete. What is the purpose of your journey?
I'm a friend of mine always had a stroke. He was in a very bad way. Very sick.
I bet you had a story on my local me now.
Well, you've emailed and everything.
Well, hold on. It's like the old fellow says, this time it's personal.
Well, it's personal, all right. Thanks, Gert.
All right. Good luck.
Excellent. That was Lara Ferris there with that. Well done to Lara and all the gang who helped make that. Well done to them. As their first film, I think that was brilliant, and hopefully we'll see lots more of them in the future. Do you want to go through any comments, Matthew? Are you ready?
We could go on to the next one.
Okay. Do you want to go through a few comments there, just to let guys set up the next speaker? Actually, could I hold you there? We're ready to go. So
sure.
Sorry, Matthew. Hold your horses.
No problem.
Hold your horses.
No problem.
So we're going to go to our next introducer, and that is Oisín O'Hart-on. Oisín, how are you?
How's it going, lads? Are you well?
You're alive.
Just about. We had a fair old vlog there now. Myself and Connor here beside me, the director. We started editing after being an hour locked out of premiere at about 11 last night, or half 10, and just got it at about, I think it was 7:30, 8 o'clock this morning.
It's a bit blurry, like.
A bit blurry, yeah. The last 2 or 3 hours. So we don't actually know what film we submitted. It was that blurry.
Yeah, that's actually so true.
So you only started at 11:30 last night in the editing?
Yeah, only because I came up from, I was filming down in West Kerry there for TG Cahir yesterday during the day. So I just went up there for about 6 or 7 o'clock and got in then, and then locked out of premiere for another hour. So we were sitting around, couldn't do anything. And then got stuck in eventually, but I think we're happy with it anyway at the end.
Well, I think so. I was a bit tired this morning, so I don't really know
Trees
what we
and
got.
that. Yeah,
We'll
so hopefully anyway. We'll see how
Well done to you, and Connor, well done on the directing as well.
Yeah.
Oh, cheers. Thank you very much.
Oh, I would like to say that it's his first time directing a short film. So he's a mad joke for taking on a 48-hour challenge.
Of all the times to do your first directorial debut, the 48-hour challenge, why not?
There could have been easier ones, but I like, look, it was good fun, and look, I had a great team, like best mates with me, and sure, when everyone's pulling in the right direction, you can kind of show yourself that you can get what you want, you know. So and obviously this man with his magic, and I had a great director of photography and media as well. So it's just, look, it was actually really fun. It was tough. I was thrown the deep end, but like, yeah, I do it again, and it was just I hope you all enjoy it. It's kind of just about, I suppose, certain parts of relationships that you know, in a relationship, sometimes people can sort of hide things from their other spouse and stuff they're hiding from themselves, and just what that could do to your relationship. I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking here. Sorry. What that could do to your relationship, and the effects that can have. And I think people can kind of understand that. So that's what it is. So hopefully you enjoy it.
Yeah, and tell us, just before we play it, what genre and prop did you use?
Yeah, so sorry, the genre is drama, and the props we used, many different props. So there's hammer, there's basically he's doing a lot of DIY. I'll just say he's in his work shed, he's in his workshop. He's finishing a room in the house. He's doing a lot of different things. So it's kind of interspersed throughout.
Excellent. And so this is called Unfinished Bloom. That's correct. And it's by your team is A Lovely One Media. Yeah.
That's the one. Yeah.
Excellent, guys. Well done. Thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll see you later on for the award section.
I'd just like to say a quick thanks to Anir TV. They lent us, I borrowed a little bit of their gear just for the shoot this weekend. So just shout out to Anir TV. So thanks very much.
Anir, cheers.
Well done, Anir. Guys, thank you very much. Enjoy the film, guys. Everyone watch at home, enjoy this film. A
Lovely One Media. A Lovely One Media.
Yeah, Unfinished Bloom, A Lovely One Media. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks very much.
Thank you.
I love you.
Why didn't you tell me that they called you? When did they call you? Was it days ago, weeks ago, when?
A few weeks.
Weeks? So why didn't you say anything?
Hi Ben, this is Dr. O'Neill from the Meridian Clinic. If you could get back to us at your earliest convenience, we can help discuss your options.
Do the bit.
No!
Do the bit.
Why?
Do
No!
The bit. Please do the bit.
I haven't done it in ages. So Jimmy, he's driving me nuts, right? He's not doing anything right. He's had 2 botch bank jobs and misfire. And you know what he did last week? I sent him out to get my ma's birthday cake. He forgot it. Poor ma, no cake. I said, Jimmy, I pulled the gun out. I said, Jimmy, listen. I just don't like you anymore. He's like, what do you mean, Tony? That's a bit personal. I'm like, well, Jimmy, it's like the old fella always said. This time, it's personal. And then I shot him dead. What I don't understand is why you won't at least go to the doctor.
It's not going to make a difference.
You don't know that. How could you know that? You haven't even gone to the appointment. He's ringing you like mad, Ben. You haven't picked up the phone.
They can't fix this type of thing.
You won't know until you go in, sit down, talk to him, see what our options are.
It's not going to make any difference, Jennifer. I am broken.
You don't know that, Ben. You need to go into him and see what our options are. I don't know why you're delaying on this. I thought you wanted kids.
I do.
Then what's your problem?
Not with you.
And we're back in the room. That was really good. That was fantastic. And that was introduced by Oisin Harton and the director Connor Curran, I think his name is. Excellent job, guys. Very well done. All that in 48 hours. It's hard to get your head around how they shot all that stuff. So much footage.
So much layers as well. So layered.
Yeah, beautifully shot. That was excellent. Do you want to go to a few comments?
Yeah.
Okay.
And just so in
Let me
case
just pass you over to our comments course. Pass you over to our comments correspondent, Matthew Blaney.
I jumped the gun again, didn't I? Sorry, Kenny. I just wanted to say as well, if it looks like I'm looking on my phone, I'm looking at the comments, just in case it appears that I'm disinterested. I'm just trying to keep up with the comments. So there's a few comments has come in for Lars' film before that. Patrick, before the film started, said he absolutely loves Lars' shirt. James Hooper, well done team. Francesco Gomez, well done, great use of prop. Vincent Hanratty said very good. Ryan over on YouTube, all great films so far. Eve O'Brien, Killian's acting is so good, it's like a veneer. Paddy, this short is absolutely stunning and phenomenal performances too. A lot going on here, great shorts as Patrick. Luke Morgan, great performances. Neve and Killian, nicely edited too. Bip, cool short, Oisin, it looks great. This is so good, the score, the performances, I'm actually blown away. Top tier stuff. Nice, says Shay Leon. A few more, there's more piling in now. Sorry, 1 second. That was brilliant, great acting, says Adrian over at YouTube. I don't know who Johnny the dog is, but tell him I love him, says Michael Casey. Liz Brown, nice one from the lovely ones. Nigel O'Brien, well done guys, great first short. Great performances, they're brilliant to watch, as Aisling. And back to Kenny in the studio.
Excellent. Thank you for all the comments, guys. Please keep them coming in. And well done to the last film again. A lot of those guys came from the theatre room, whereas Luke Morgan, who was commenting there, he set up the theatre room as well. So it's great to see people still developing and making such great stuff as that. We're going to go to our next film, which is the 5th film of the night. And I should say, is actually there was 10 teams who took part, and 9 teams got their films in. So the 10th team got everything shot but didn't get a finish in the edit. So that's Nigel Gilhooly's team. So he sends his apologies that his film did get finished in time. But that's the thing with the 48-hour challenge. It is a proper challenge, and it's tough to do. So the fact you got 9 films in is fantastic. Well done to everyone who did that. So next up we have Katie McNeese, who's going to join us. Katie, how are you?
Hi, I'm knackered. How are you?
I'm tired. Probably not as tired as you are, but well done on the film. How did you find the weekend?
It was great. It was like, this is my second film ever. Like, so like I've written a feature, but I didn't direct that. So I've got one short under my belt. And it's like I said to you when we did the launch a couple of days ago, like I've got funding for 2 more lined up, but I haven't been anywhere near a set in nearly 2 years. So I was using this as like a chance to just get back into it. And I don't know, kind of like shake off the rust or whatever. But it's gas. It's like, it's just such a weird way to make a film, because instead of spending 6 months talking about it and thinking about it and getting funding and all that, you sit down on Friday night after getting a line of dialogue that you're not particularly, like, you know, it doesn't gel with you, and you have to write the script. So I stayed up till like 2:30 in the morning or something like that. And we shot for the full day on Saturday. But I think what we did, and I think what stood to us, is that we sat down and chatted it out for about 2 or 3 hours, like myself and the cast and the crew. So we didn't rush into it. Like there's very little of what we had in the final film that was like, you know, surplus or whatever. There was nothing, like we didn't shoot any scenes or anything like that that didn't end up being used. And also I didn't finish the script on purpose. So I wrote kind of 3/4 of it on the Friday night. I waited to see how it went on the first day, and then I finished the script on the morning before the last day of the shoot. Because the thing is like, it's limitations, right? But there's also opportunities as well. Like there were certain things that came out on the day of the first shoot that actually made the second half of the film much more succinct. And if we'd gone out of our way to try and get all the scenes that I initially had in mind with the script from the get-go, we actually would have been behind time. And I think the film, like the kind of bloated effort in post would have been a hell of a lot worse. Also, though, we did have a massive hiccup, which is like 1 o'clock in the morning last night. I'm doing my edit and I'm coordinating everyone. I've got my color going and I'm doing the edit, and I've got like people giving me feedback on cuts and that kind of stuff. And the power goes in the house of the guy who's doing my sound mix, and he's got no access to anything. Yeah, nothing. So literally I was going to do a silent film, you know, so I was going to have to do like a filter and make their lips move like Instagram, I don't know, which is just obviously not a runner. So I ended up having to find someone in the middle of the night last night from the crew who has a very good like competency with sound, but he had to go into a cold. He was the art director, Jack Prendergast, had to take on mixing the sound from scratch from 1 o'clock in the morning. So I went to bed at 6:15, and we were still working on it then. I got up at 7 to lay down the tracks that he had done, and I stuck in my music. So I edited the music this morning myself and stuck it on. So I've got no idea what I put in there, right? It could be, it could be like heavy metal. I don't know, right? Like we can fix it after the fact. We just kind of got it in for this, and we got in about 8 o'clock in the morning. So like all in all, it went really, really well. Like there's always one thing that goes really wrong with a shoot like this, and ours unfortunately was a massive hurdle right toward the end. But I think in general, like as a group, we're all really, really happy with it.
It's great, and like the music actually works really well. I think it's not everyone who'd use Jedward in their film, but it works really well.
Oh shit!
No, the film overall is great, and like you're saying, it's amazing what can be done in 48 hours when you don't have, because if you allow yourself, you can't just take time through everything and look for this. But then when you just the 48 hours, just go and do it. It's amazing what can be done.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's a learning experience, but I have to say now, everyone says like, "Oh my god, it was great. We all got on amazing, whatever." I genuinely enjoyed it. We had a great laugh. Like I'm actually every single person, apart from one, the guy whose power went to him, he's down in Limerick, but everyone else who was involved in the film is in the room tonight. We've got a big projector on the wall. We're watching it in a big white wall.
Oh, fantastic! Brilliant.
And it's lovely. Like it's great. We're having a great laugh here. The beach cop went down very well with everyone. Yeah, no, we're delighted in general how it turned out. You know, we were saying ourselves, like, why don't we do this more often? It's what's come out. You know, everyone has said it at least once since we kind of wrapped on Whalefall, is that like it's so doable to do it in 2 days. Like, why would you not?
Absolutely. It's like what someone said when we had the 48-hour anniversary. At the end of the 48 hours, you've made a film with your friends, and at the end of it, you've had a great weekend experience as well as having a film to show it and feedback, so it's great. But tell us, what genre did you go for and which prop did you use?
I went for a drama with a twist of Jedward, apparently, and our prop was a saw and a carpenter's horse.
Saw and a carpenter's horse, excellent, that's great. And tell us, the name of this is Whalefall.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And your team is Hardback Films & Co. And to everyone in the room there, hello everyone, thank you for watching. Well done on the film.
Hello. There, turn around. Everyone get in.
Hello.
There they are.
Well done everyone. Excellent. Katie, thank you for joining us. Well done to all the team there. And to everyone at home watching, this is Whalefall by Hardback Films & Co.
No, Hardback.
Hardback Films & Co. That's great.
Hardback. Thanks guys. Bye.
Thanks Katie. Thank you.
Bye.
My love swims in the ocean, in words.
Listen to this. It's gorgeous. When a whale dies, it's called whale fall. If it falls deep enough, its skin, its bones, its very falling feeds the ocean around it for years, actually bringing things to life. Isn't that bloody amazing?
It is. My love swims, and when she does, I glimpse the world through her as it is meant to be seen. My love makes me read the things she loves, and so I see her in all things. This week, whales, because they can feel lonely, feel love, and mean so much to me. And so we swim together, me on the world and her just beneath, both turning pages, treading each other, as gently as can be. She has underlined, which means she read 100 times, that some whales live for more than 100 years or two. The largest animal that's ever lived is blue, she says, but must decide to breathe again, unlike me or you. Whales in love, like a mother does, don't accept a thing like death. They bob along the corpse and song and raise it up for months instead. What crushes a whale is not the water, the beach, the crowd. It is its own body weighing it down. My heart is broken. My heart is crushed. But it will not let me drown. For a moment I fall too, down, down to lay on the seabed of what we were. Do you have to leave books lying everywhere?
Do you have to keep falling over them? Fancy a shift?
We have been together 5 years. Can you stop asking me like that?
Is that a no?
You're not going at that thing again. You nearly just lost a finger.
As my elf fella always said, this time, it's personal.
And I would give up everything, every memory, book and breath, if only we could meet again. Meet old instead and grow young until our deaths. Then the moment falls itself. My love falls. And she swims.
And we're back in the room. That was excellent. Katie McNeese there, and hardback films that go with that film, Whale Fall. Great job, guys. That was fantastic. Is there anything you want to go through there, Matthew?
Yes, yeah. There's a good few coming in, and there's a few comments relating to.
Generally, with the comments, when a film finishes like that, there's people who have been watching, so they haven't been commenting, so it does take a bit of a lag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, great performances there. Brilliant to watch. Well done, Connor and Oisin and the whole team. Killian and Niamh, amazing job. They're all amazing. Congratulations to you all. Well done to Connor, Oisin and all the rest of the team. Loved the unfinished bloom and music, superb for original. Paddy says, massive congrats on all your successes, Katie. Unreal to see. Ronan says, congrats. Thanks for the Beach Cop shout out, says Bip. Very profound, says Patrick Kelly. Well done on the short, ladies. Really and truly beautiful, says Paddy. Nigel O'Brien says, mesmerising, so well done. This filmmaker is one to watch more. Absolutely amazing, so cinematic, says Naomi. Shay Leon says beautiful, phenomenal piece, says Michael. Gorgeousness and gorgeousity, says Christopher. Totally agree, Nigel. Loads of clapping emojis, and yeah.
Excellent. That's good. Thank you very much. Is it back to me in the office?
It's back to you in the studio.
In the studio. I'm not the office. I'm in the studio. The tiredness is catching up on me as well. Excellent. So we're going to go to our next filmmaker, and that is Eileen Gomez. Eileen, how are you? We got your... Oh, yeah, I think you might be on mute at the moment.
Of course I am.
There you are. How are you?
I've done on purpose. I've done on purpose. No, hello lads. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you, more or less? More to the point. How was your weekend?
Oh, the crack's good now. Yeah, it was good. I feel like I had a baby. I'm so tired and proud at the same time. Like it's like giving a childbirth all over again. Great weekend. So the weather was brilliant. We shot ours outside in the middle of a field in Monaghan. So we were. Look, it was good. It was great crack. With great. I laughed. Everybody took his cameras and all this. We done ours on a smartphone, and we thought we were deadly, and I'm listening to everybody else go, well, we were supposed to have what? So we had a great time. Great team. I'd like to thank them all for their patience, the crack, the food was supplied, everybody got stuck in, the family was brilliant, and it's just brilliant, yeah. So it was, and really enjoyed it. Thanks for having us as well as part of it.
We're delighted to have you. And what you're saying about the cameras and stuff, I think the 48-hour challenge is more about getting friends together and making something and having an experience. Yeah.
That's exactly what we did. And I have to say, we said we'll do it again in a heartbeat. We would. Maybe not just straight away.
Yeah. Get some sleep first.
Yeah, exactly.
And so tell us, what genre did you go for and what was your prop you used?
So we went for drama. There's a few props in it, so you can spot them, but there is shovel was our main one. Drama, and sure, the line is the same as everyone else's, so I'm hoping you spot it. I hope it comes out well. I hope people enjoy it. We just, as I said, we had a ball. I'm that proud of that we done it. I don't really care after this. It's such a brilliant challenge. It definitely is a challenge. I probably can do a book now of what to do next time.
Yeah.
But as I said, only like great friends, family, and just got stuck in, and they always do come on me in mad journeys. So this was definitely first, but hopefully a first of many. So
yeah, hopefully. Well, like from watching it, you can just see that there was so much fun filming it, and it looks like everyone did have a ball while they were doing it.
Yeah. But the blooper reel could have went on for hours, let me tell you. It's definitely, it's an area of film on its own. But yeah, no, I'm glad that comes across. The hope now is that I hope people enjoy it. I'm nervous now. It's like sending your baby off to school or something. But yeah.
So tell us, the name of the film is Buzzkill.
That's right.
And the name of your team is it Nellies or Nelly 5?
Life 5. It's just Eileen backward.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Eileen backwards. I didn't even cop that at all.
Yeah. There you go. There you
So
go.
I think I've just figured out your password for all your accounts.
Well, best of luck to you. Maybe you'll put something into them for me, will you?
Excellent. Eileen, thank you very much. And we'll see you later on for all the award stuff.
And thank you. Thank you for all your help as well. You were great with the emails and support was there. So that was very appreciated.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You're very welcome. I was happy to be able to help. Everyone at home watching this is Buzzkill by Nelly 5 and Eileen Gomez introduced it. Eileen, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the screening.
You enjoy.
Thank you.
If you're just joining us, we bring you breaking news. A woman named locally as Mary O'Hanlon has been causing a disturbance. Mary has been threatening to burn down her house and to kill whoever's in her path. We'll bring you more as the story unfolds when we talk to Ban Garda Joanne Maguire. Is my hair okay? My teeth? Okay. Ban Garda.
Sergeant, we'd just like to ask the general public to stay away from this area for safety reasons while the situation unfolds.
And is there any information you can tell us about the situation at this moment, Ban Garda?
It's Sergeant. All I can say is we have the situation under control, so if everyone could just stay back and let us do our jobs, thank you.
So I believe you're a close personal friend of Mary's?
Oh, me and Mary goes way back. So she's like a daughter to me, you know. Stand back. Come here.
Okay, no problem. So would you consider Mary dangerous?
Dangerous? Not at all. She's not dangerous. It's this bloody COVID thing they had. I'm mad. The COVID thing, you know. So she was the pillar of the community. She was baking scones and helping out everyone around here. Oh, she was a great classy, Mary, very classy. Oh, she just lost it, you know, lost it, that's what's wrong. She lost it, that's what's wrong. That's what it is.
Thank you so much. Things seem to be taken for the worst. We'll come back with an update as soon as we know.
Stay back! Please, stay back.
Save yourselves! It's not happening! I need to burn it down! They're everywhere! I need to burn it down! I'm taking them all with me. It's like my own fella always said. This time, it's personal! Save yourselves! Save yourselves!
Sarge, you have to make a move. Get under control.
No, you're right. Eat it. Come on, last one. Mary! Mary! We just want to talk to you, Mary! Come on for a wee chat, a wee cup of tea. Go.
No! You have to listen to me! You have to listen! Save yourself! We have to burn it down! Burn it all down! Burn it down! No! Save yourselves!
Sergeant, could you tell us what happened?
It was a very serious case of fly mania. It's where the individual can't handle the stress of the large amount of flies that come in the summer. This is our third case this month. Mary will be assessed by our medical team, and I've no further comment.
We just hope with climate change and Ireland getting warmer, this doesn't become a regular occurrence. If you've been infected by fly mania, call 1-800-BUZZKILL. I've been David Smith, and this has been TVI.
Excellent. Eileen Gomez there, that was fantastic. That was so much fun. I would love to have been on that set. I think it would have been lots of fun making that. And that was called Buzzkill, and the team was Nelly 5, Eileen backwards, which I didn't even realise.
No, me neither.
So well done, Eileen. We're going to get to the comments after the next film. And that is the film by Little Notions. This is the third year as a captain in the competition. And welcome to the screening, to the stream, Vera Kilgallen. Vera, how are you?
Hi guys, how's things?
I'm very good. How was your weekend? Did you do anything?
It was really busy. Yeah, you know, did a few things, you know. I stood behind the camera for a while.
Did you? This is your third year in a row doing it. How did you find this year versus other years?
This year we took to going outside. The team got a little bit bigger. I had a team of 6, but unfortunately someone had to pull out due to COVID issues. So that was before it all kicked off. So it was a very small team, but I had a really, really great crew with me this year. So I'm very, very fortunate.
Excellent. And did you start with a blank slate, didn't know what you're going to do, and just start on the Friday morning or Thursday evening?
Yeah, we started with a complete blank slate, no ideas whatsoever. We kind of just relied on what you give us, the genre, the prop, and we went from there. We had a Zoom call that went on for a few hours, so we all batted around lots of ideas. So in terms of the writing, it was kind of a collaboration with everyone. So everyone kind of felt like they were part of the writing. Now, Barry wrote it in the finish, but all the ideas was firmed up by the whole team. So I'm really lucky with the team that I had.
That's great. And Barry only got involved when he put himself forward as an actor. Right? He was great in this, wasn't he? He was such a good actor.
Yeah, he is. He's very witty. Barry put himself forward, and there was a couple of other people I just want to give a shout out to that put themselves forward. But unfortunately, when we got all the line and stuff like that, they weren't around for the whole days that we wanted to film. But I'm hopefully in the future I'll make something with them. I seem to make films only for 48 hours. I'm involved in other films, but in terms of making it myself, it's the challenge or the pressure of the 48 hour that they get made. So yeah, hopefully I'll meet up with some of the other ones that I got in contact with too.
So tell us, what genre did you go for, and also what prop did you use?
We went with drama, and we went with the shovel. So I got some funny looks in Woody's when I went to buy a shovel. So
you bought a new shovel as well?
Oh, brand new shovel, yeah, it's for sale. It'll be on Dundee later on today. So if anyone wants a shovel.
You should sign it first.
Yeah, we should have got the whole cast, but we didn't get around to that. We're too busy.
So tell us, what is the name of the film, and do you want to give a little bit of an outline of it, or do you want to just go straight into the film?
No, I think we'll probably just go straight into it. I just want to say a massive shout out and thanks to my team, Jerry, John, Colin, Barry, on the sidelines then, Billy, and on the drone as well with Peter. So I just want to say massive thanks to those, and to everyone that kind of pitched out or give me ideas or support throughout the whole weekend. It was much appreciated. And to you guys as well, like this, you know, you're giving us the opportunity to, as you said, come together with friends, and at the end of 48 hours have something that we're proud of. So so it's called This Time, and I hope you enjoy it.
Excellent. And your team is Little Notions. This is called This Time, and you are Vera Kilgallen, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Vera, thank you very
guys.
much. We'll see you later on for the awards, okay?
Okay, perfect.
Thanks, Vera. Thank you.
now.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's like my old fella always said, this time it's personal.
Like he'd always say.
Yeah.
Like every situation was personal?
Must have been. Why?
Well, did he ever say last time it was personal? Or next time it'll be personal?
Why? Who would?
Realit. I mean, if every scrape he got himself into was a personal scrape, it stands to reason that, for any given scrape, it'll be preceded by a personal one, and followed by a personal one.
It was just something he said. Alright?
Alright? Shut up and eat your dinner.
What?
I'm just thinking about phrases that make no earthly fucking sense. That was one of my old lads used a lot.
Must have been a physicist.
Well, he wasn't much of an owl lad.
Where the fuck is this lad?
God knows. I'm getting a headache from the smell of these trees.
You'll be better before you get married.
Huh?
That's another one. You'll be better before you get married. They used to say that to me when I'd fall off my bike or something. But who said I wanted to get married?
Better before you get married, huh? He won't.
If he doesn't hurry up, I'm using my hands.
You gonna ruin those nails?
Ah, shut. What time is it?
12:15.
There's not a child in the house washed.
Ah, that one I've heard.
Anyways, as I was saying, this time it's personal.
You mean him?
Yeah.
I wasn't asking.
Huh? Here he is.
Hey-oh.
What the fuck is that?
A shovel. You said get a shovel.
I can see it's a shovel, Jim. It's plainly a shovel. But how many shovels is it?
One.
One shovel.
Between the three of us.
The three of us are going to dig a hole big enough for him, sharing a shovel.
You said get a shovel. Jim, get a shovel. You didn't pluralize.
We didn't
Come. Where are you going?
Just dig, will ya? What the fuck are we gonna do?
I don't know. Every fucking time. What was it your old fella used to say?
This time it's personal.
Jim!
And we're back in the room. How are you, everyone? Hopefully you enjoyed that. That was Vera Kilgallen's film there by Little Notions, and it was called This Time. That was excellent, very good. Barry and Vera have a great chemistry together. I think they worked out really well off each other. So well done, guys. Excellent job on that. 48 hours again. So hard to make a film in 48 hours. Writing it and everything. But we got a few comments to go through, so let me just pass you over to our comments correspondent, Matthew Blaney.
Thank you very much, Kenny. So Vincent says, very good film so far. Paddy, this lad with the pipe is my spirit animal. That's it. Michael,
Is that you?
I think so, yeah. How are you, Paddy? Mental says Michael Casey, Fly Mania. That's brilliant. Oh my God, that's so funny. Great crack. These would be the comments for the film before but about Buzzkill. James Hooper, very relatable. Fly Hatred. Eileen in the cast had fantastic energy. Well shot with smartphones. Francesco Gomez says love it. Dylan is the new James Gordon Auden and would be better. I know Fly Mania all too well. Go Vera Go, says Daniel Sola Fontanet. Brilliant, well done everyone. Good job Nelly 5, so funny. No tears this time, Vera. All the flies got me crazy. Well done, Nelly 5, hilarious. Great script, says Patrick Kelly. Great short, Barry and Vera. Nice tip of the hat to Miller's Crossing. So proud of our team, Nelly 5. Poor Jim, loved this one. Never get on the wrong side of Vera. Amazing script and use of prompt, says Connor. That was pretty effing personal. Hilarious and entertaining, says Daniel. Vera and the team, simply excellent. Barry Richardson is class. Great, says Ryan. Brilliant use of the line by Little Notions. Cracking performances. Great use of the line, Vera, says Carl Flannery. Funny script. Great use of the phrase, says Shay. Back to Kenny in the studio.
Thank you very much. Well done. That was top-notch comments reading. Well done.
Well, you know.
And yeah, lots of love there for all the films, deservedly so. Well done, everyone. We're going to go to our next film, which is the second last film of the night. Or, as someone might say, the penultimate film of the night. Yes, I have a dictionary. Yes, I can use it. So we're going to bring into the live stream Barry Fahy, who is the maker of this next film. So Barry, how are you?
Very good, Kenny. Hi, Matthew. How are you doing?
Good, thanks. How are you?
You're looking very fresh there. You don't look tired at all.
No.
We were lucky enough, we got in early enough that we were able to sleep last night, so that's always a plus.
You're one of the lucky ones.
yeah. I mean, we were lucky enough that we didn't have any technical issues and stuff like that. Our location was pretty close to where we were editing and stuff, so we got pretty lucky and we were very concise with what we wanted to shoot. And I think someone else mentioned earlier, I think it was Katie, about a bloated post-production workflow, so trying to shoot the minimum that was required. So
absolutely,
thankfully me and Paul have done this for 3 years in a row now, so we have a good workflow going.
Absolutely, and like you're saying, shoot to edit, so you're just gonna shoot what you want. And tell us, how did you come up with the idea for this, and what genre did you use, and what prop did you use?
So we went with a mystery whodunit, and we used a hammer as our prop. The idea was we had kind of a loose idea of what we wanted to do going into it. And of course, like everyone, when we got our genre and prop and stuff, we had to kind of rework it, and it ended up becoming something completely different than what we had originally. But yeah, super happy with how it turned out. And I just want to give a quick shout out to Paddy Murphy as well, who I know is in chat there, who is currently working on a Kickstarter for Celtic Badger Media's next feature film. So he took time out of promoting that and everything to do voiceover lines for this. So I very much appreciate that. So if everyone could check out Lulu and the Electric Dreamboat on Kickstarter, that would be hugely amazing. Thank you.
Excellent. Maybe we could share the link of that in the chat. Or do you want to share the link to that in the chat, and then people can check it out as well?
I think Paddy is in chat, so if he
cool.
shares it, that'd be great. Thanks for that, Kenny.
Yeah, no worries. Happy to support it. Celtic Badger Media are brilliant, and you got a great partnership there with the whole gang of you.
Yeah, we like to treat it almost like Little Cinema, like it's a little filmmaking collective. Like everyone kind of supports each other and helps make each other's films. So.
Yeah, it's great, and always top quality.
Thank you.
So let's see, any other questions about this? Did you film this out at your home house?
Yeah. Actually, in the same shed that we filmed Motionless from last year.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just different sides of it, making use of what we had.
And Paul was great in this again. He's always
phenomenal.
Fantastic at it. Yeah,
we love Paul.
Yeah. Everyone loves Paul. Paul is great.
Yeah, that he is.
I saw him. He was so happy on his Instagram stories. He was saying, just to the film, Ronaldo signed for United. United are going to win. He was like over the moon. It's perfect weekend.
Oh, he had to stop filming at one stage because he was like, hang on, this might happen. Ronaldo might be coming home. So we took a 10-minute break so he could figure it all out.
10 minutes is enough, yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Barry, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you for the awards later on. And this is No Strings Attached by Celtic Badger Media and Barry Fahy.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Barry.
Never let your heart lead a case. Because take it from me, it never ends well.
I told you not to do this. I told you to stop investigating. You couldn't just leave it alone.
I don't know who you are. Look, I can't see your face. We can both walk away from this.
You and I both know there's no walking away from this.
Dad?
I told you to stay away.
Wait. You were behind this? I thought you were a builder.
What made you think that?
Because everyone calls you the Hammer?
Oh, that's because I break kneecaps for Big Joey.
Uncle Joey?
Hey, what's going on out there?
Hey, Hammer, is it done yet?
Hey, Uncle Joey!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, Simon, how are you?
I'm okay.
Good. Do it, Hammer. Get it done.
Bye, Uncle Joey. I love that guy.
Bye, Simon.
You couldn't just drop it. She wasn't your problem.
Solving justice is my problem, Dad.
Wait, what?
Saving Denzels in distress is my job.
You mean damsels?
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
You know, Training Day is the reason I became a cop.
You really didn't get that movie, did you, boy?
I didn't need to. Now, where is the girl?
Oh, Lisa? She's right here.
Lisa, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Simon, you silly man. I told you to stay away.
How could I stay away from the woman I love?
Love? Hey, babe.
How could you do this to me, Lisa?
Oh, honey, you were just another job. And besides, you were too handsy.
Too handsy? And him over me? He doesn't even have a...
Whoa. Lisa, you scram. You don't want to see any of this. All right. Let me give you a talking to. Mentioning my manhood in front of a woman. It's like my old fella always said. This time, it's personal.
Granddad said that.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, now's as good a time to tell you as any. You're adopted.
What? Does Mom know?
Look at you and look at me. You have black hair.
Do it, Hammer.
Uncle Joey's still my uncle, though, right?
Sorry, kid.
Great. That was Barry Fahy there with Celtic Badger Media with No Strings Attached. That was so good. You don't get enough Muppets kissing these days.
Yeah.
That's what we're missing. We need more Muppets kissing. That was very good. So well done. We'll go through our comments correspondent, Matthew Blaney. Matthew Blaney, over to you.
Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, so lots of love for Barry. Lots of yay, Barry. Welcome, Barry. Go, Barry. You're the man, says Nigel. Barry, your setup is very professional. Are you a Twitch streamer by any chance?
Who's asking that?
That's from Paddy Murphy.
Oh.
Yeah, Barry is a Twitch streamer, I believe. Runs a pretty decent channel on the gaming and reviews and stuff. So going back to the comments, so Puppets Avenue Q says, Robert, amazing job so far. The lighting looked great, says Bip. Hilarious, running on the floor laughing at training day, like great delivery, says Christopher. Daniel says, so funny, we need a full feature film of Paul Fitz and the Puppets. Poor Simon, hilarious, says Shay. Black hair, lots of laughing emojis from Sad Boy McQuack. Nigel O'Brien, oh man, wasn't expecting that. Epic and bonkers, loved it. Dad looks like John Denver. Amazing job, Celtic Badger Media. Amazing, says Michael Patrick Breen. Brilliant, says Ryan. Honoured to have been a small part of this. Amazing work by Barry, Paul, Vashin and Martin, says Paddy.
Excellent. Well done, Matthew. And yeah, Barry, you're a Twitch streamer, obviously, so write in there in the comments what your Twitch handle is, so if anyone wants to check you out, they can check you out. Well done again for that film, well done. We're going to go to the last film of the night. So this is the film which is handed in the first, and it's great. Cathal Flannery was the captain. It's going to be introduced now for us by Liam Kimball. Liam, how are you?
Good, Kenny. Good to talk to another GCC man like yourself.
Yes, yes. When did you finish there?
Well, I just finished the acting course there 2 months ago, but I'm starting in September the course with Colleen Quinn.
Oh, fantastic.
So I'm hoping to get a bit more experience by the camera, you know?
Brilliant. Yeah, it's a great place to go, and that's where I started out, and just here's the camera, go do stuff. And that's all I ever wanted, just the opportunity to go make stuff. So it's a great course to do. Fair play. Well done.
Thank you.
And so tell us about the film. You worked with Cathal Flannery and Ollie Keogh on this.
Yeah, no, we were lucky. We had a couple of experienced actors involved, mainly mainly Dave O'Sullivan and Ollie Keogh. They're both very experienced in the Galway scene. Cathal, of course, is a very passionate filmmaker. He puts all his effort into each piece that he does. And yeah, look, something like the 48-hour challenge is a great way to see what works, what doesn't, and why. I don't want to spoil too much for you, so let's get right down to it.
Well, just tell us, if you let us know what genre and prop you used before we go into the film.
Of course, we went with the drama genre, and I suppose the log line would be, our reformed criminals, sins of the past, have now caught up with them.
Excellent.
We used the hammer,
the hammer.
like everyone else.
Yeah.
Hammer's a very popular one, unfortunately.
We gave the option of whatever DIY, and everyone either went for a hammer or a shovel. Everyone. Well, except there was one saw as well. There was a saw and but mainly hammers and shovels. So this is called Do It Yourself.
Yeah.
DIY. And the team was what was the name? Winning No Awards is the name of the team, I think, was it?
Never Winning Awards.
Never Winning
Well,
Awards.
I wanted to call it NWA, but we settled for Never Winning Awards.
NWA would have been great. That would have been fantastic. Anyways, Liam, thank you for joining us. And if for everyone at home, this is called Do It Yourself. And great job in the film, Liam. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
alright there, buddy?
Yeah, man, just gave up on me. I don't know what's going on.
I haven't got a clue. What do you think it is, buddy?
I don't know, man. I haven't got a clue. It just died on me.
Was the oil, would it?
I was just at the gym there. And
Hey!
Oh, no! What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck are you doing, man? I swear to God, you fucking dead! You fucking dead! You're dead! Move it, I've got you! Move it, I've got you! Move it, I've got you!
Hello, Tom.
How do you know my name? Come on, there's some mistake here, man. You have the fucking wrong person. Just take off these fucking things, man. Come on.
Do you recognise his face?
There's some mistake here, man. You know what I mean? You have the wrong person completely. I know for a fact, yeah. Come on, just take these channels off. Come on, let's sit down and have a cup of tea and let's relax and talk about this, man. You definitely have the wrong person, man. I'm just an ordinary man. Just goes about my business. I have a wife and a young child, man. And it's just...
Damien! Your son. Your Mrs. Sally, I'm sure she's taking great care of him. Let's see what the fuss is about.
How do you know my son? Don't mention my son's name. If you know what's good for you, man, don't ever mention my son's name, because you don't have a clue who you're messing with, man. I swear to God, as true as I'm sitting in this fucking chair, man, you're making a big mistake. If you think you can fucking just fuck around with me and start mentioning my son's name, you haven't got a clue who you're dealing with, man. I swear to God, you haven't got a clue. You have a chance, though.
You shut up! This is my son, Peter.
I don't know your son.
They say he looks like his mother. Although I disagree. I think he looks like his old lad. And they used to say I look like my father. And what I do know is his name is Peter, named after my father, his grandfather. Familiar?
What are you getting at, man? I don't know what you're...
Look at me in my eyes, Tommy. Look at my eyes.
What are you talking
2001, in a nightclub, kicking his head in. Look at my face! 7 years I gave you.
I served my time.
7 years! You wouldn't even get 7 years if you didn't pay the fucking TV licence.
That was an accident, man. I served my time. That was an accident. I'm really sorry for what happened to your father, but that was an accident, man. That was an accident.
No.
I served my time for your dad's death.
Like my old lad always said, this time...
Your dad would not want this.
Excellent. That was Liam Kimball introducing that, and Ray just said to say a little apology that they brought up the wrong lower thirds. They brought up Cottle Flannery's instead of Liam Kimball. So sorry about that, Liam, and sorry to Cottle who has been misnamed online. But yeah, sorry about that. Just a little gremlin in the system, gremlin called Ray. And so they're the 9 films which are made in 48 hours over the last weekend, which are incredible. I think the quality overall is just ridiculous. It's out of this world. The judges had a serious job on their hands going through that and deciding all the winners. What we're going to do is we're going to take a little break and we'll get to the comments before we get in for the last few films. We'll get into the comments before we kick off with the awards. But we'll take a little break. It is now 10 to 9. Ray, will we say 9 o'clock or 9:05? 9:05, we'll be back. So there's going to be a timer on screen showing when we're going to be back. We'll count down from 15 to 0, done by Matthew. Well done, Matthew. Thank you all very much for watching. We appreciate all the comments and we appreciate all the work that everyone has done to make the films for us and to make this event happen. So thank you everyone for your involvement. Hopefully you all had lots of fun doing it, and you'll have good memories of the 48-hour challenge. You might come back again to another one. But let's take a break now. We'll be back in 15 minutes. We'll get the awards going. See you soon. And we're back in the room. We just had a 15-minute interval there after the screening of the 9 films. Well done to all the filmmakers. And we're going to get into talking to our judges in a minute now. But just before we do, let's just go through a few more comments that we had on Facebook or YouTube. So thank you for all your comments. Keep them coming in. And if you're posting online, Twitter or Instagram, use the hashtag 48hoursgalway. Take it away, Matthew.
In the comments.
Oh yeah, I'll pass you over to the comments correspondent area.
Thank you, Kenny. So yeah, going back over on YouTube, Rory O'Donnell says Paul Fitzgerald for Best Actor. Patrick Kelly says UCC Kenny Gohan. Christopher says Paul Fitz is the new Jason Segel. That was unreal. Barry, Martin and team from Lakshika. Fantastic night of films. Well done to all involved, says Nigel. Great job, Cahill and team. Amazing stuff all round. Truly inspirational, says Paddy Murphy. Intense film, says Patrick. Adam Moylan, Paul Fitz, Barry Fahy and Paddy Murphy, MIG, says John O'Connor. Excellent short films, everyone. Really enjoyable, says Kira Warner. Robert says, I've worked on 10 plus 48s in Pittsburgh. It's a tough process. Congrats to everyone involved. Enjoy your films. Ryan says, Jesus, quality of films is really good this year. Fantastic work, everyone. Adam says, Matthew, the star of the show tonight.
Here, here.
Here, here. Bip, great job, everyone involved. Paddy Farrelly, outstanding job, everyone. Kimberly, Adam Moylan and his Frosted Tips for Best Actor. Sean, well done to everyone. Thoroughly enjoyed all the films. Kimberly, well done indeed, everyone. Superstars, and a special shout out to the Beach Cop team. Back to Kenny in the studio.
Excellent. Thank you, Matthew. Good job there. And so tonight the teams are taking part to win the first prize of €500 plus one of these beautiful hoodies and one of these beautiful, now I need to put this up.
Handcrafted.
Get my face out of there. There is it.
In the centre. Nearly.
Extreme close up. There it is. Beautiful. So each team each category gets one of those beautiful awards, and our love and affection. So let's go talk to the judges. We got the judges ready to talk to us now. Hello, judges. How are you all?
Hello. Good evening.
Thank you all for joining us. I'll introduce you all. We have. I'll start from left to right, as I can see. I got Maeve McGrath, who is the shorts programmer of the Dublin International Film Festival and lots of other stuff as well. We have Mordy Cunlan, who is the commissioner editor of TGCAR. We have Niall Murphy, who is he set up sconon.com, and he is also from Treasure Entertainment. And then we have Sean Brannock, who is a lecturer in NUIG as well as a writer director. So thank you all for joining us.
Great to be here. Thank you. Great to be here.
How did you find the judging process?
Well, we just left it all to Maeve. She's great, you know.
It was good. It was because it was really interesting to watch them, you know, and just to see the amount of talent that's there, I think, and I think we all felt that. And it's good that there was a good chunk, 4 of us there, you know, all with differing opinions and different viewpoints. So, you know, it's, you know, 9 cracking films there to judge.
Yeah, it was the level of filmmaking overall was fantastic, and there were some crackers in there. And it wasn't easy decisions for anyone to come to. So I think you had a tough job in your hands, and I appreciate you all taking the time on a Sunday evening to be with us tonight, and appreciate all your input and feedback on all the films. So well done to the whole team. Thank you very much.
Kenny,
yes.
Kenny, can I just say that Mashiv Ilug, you know, all of the films were really good. It's so difficult sometimes, you know, when people take the genre, you know, as in comedy genre, that is the most difficult genre that can be done. And I know 2 or 3 went for that, which is really difficult. But everyone, I must say, you know, we all enjoyed watching, you know, it. And I just want to say on behalf of TG Cahir, Mashiv, agus tá súil go méid daoine a tíocht sin I dtí sinna ceithir amachchan seo.
That's brilliant. Thank you very much. And let me just say, Maura, thank you very much for your help in getting these beautiful hoodies. It's because of you that we have these hoodies to give to the winner. So thank you so much for your help, and to TG Cahir for giving them to us.
Yeah. Tá fáilte ród.
And so what I might do is we'll break into the judging category. And we'll start off with, we're going to go to Niall first. But before we go to Niall, I'll just chat to Matthew to allow everyone to set everything up behind us. So we're going to have each judge delivered 2 awards each. And the first 2 awards are going to be for best use of line and best use of prop. Some great use, especially the line. A lot of teams use the line brilliantly.
Yeah, it's a tough one. I was QCing the films earlier, and so each of them I watched through them all, and yeah, that was for sure a tough one to be judging. Yeah.
Are you ready to go there, Ray? Yeah, okay, we're going to just talk for another minute because there's nothing wrong. We're just lining everything up.
Yeah.
And we're just being blasé.
This is normal.
So tell us, you took part in the 48-hour challenge twice before, and you were going to tell us about that earlier on. So do you want to just
now?
I care now. I really need you to tell me about your experiences now.
It was the first one was it 2017 with Teresa's?
Yes.
It was amazing, but I guess tiring as well. I'm not very good with when I have sleep interruption. I'm terribly grumpy. So, but it was worth it. And of course, being live is a completely different experience when you view it with the audience. But it was incredible, and there's definitely like a bonding experience. You mentioned it last time. You kind of bond with the people that you're on the film set with. So yeah, it was good. And then the second one was with Barry Fahey in Celtic Patches Media. That was not as intense because again it was kind of we shot close to where we were staying in Loughrea, and it was again equally there was a lot of pressure of course, but we didn't stay up all night editing, thank God. Barry took over that, so thanks Barry if you're still watching. But it's amazing, and watching the films again, it kind of really inspires me now to want to try and make something again myself. So and you said you haven't, well obviously I guess you wouldn't have participated in your own.
I've taken part in the Burr offline film festival, which is a 57-hour challenge with the Hoopers and I was involved in 2 teams. It was the Hoopers twice and Paul Diat, and they were great fun. So, but I was just an actor in that. I wasn't doing anything major in that. So, as in I wasn't taking on a major role in terms of like lots of the workload. So I really enjoyed it. But it was, for me, it was easy. They did all the bulk of the work. But yeah, it is as we keep saying, as Paul Diat said in the anniversary screening, it's an opportunity to get your friends together. You make a film together over a weekend. You spend a weekend with your friends, and at the end of it, you have a film to show for it, and you get to screen in front of an audience and have some live feedback.
Yeah.
So it's amazing. Let me just check in. Are we almost ready to go there, Ray? We're almost there. And so tell me, Matt, where were you born? And
Galway.
So let's see. We have 8 films to show, and there's up to 9 people nominated for each category. And so it's going to be a difficult decision.
Do each teams nominate one? Is that?
Yeah, each team nominated. So there's 5 categories which are open to nomination. So there's Best Actor, Best Actress, Editing, Special Effects, and Cinematography. They're the 5 individual ones, and then the rest, the other 3 are team awards. So Best Film, Best Use of Line, and Best Use of Prop.
Right.
So each judge will take 2 awards each, and I'm still buying time, but I'm starting to run out of
ideas.
Yeah.
Well, Kenny, we could start singing. We could.
Yes. Who knows a good song there?
Yeah. Help us.
We'll talk to Niall now. See, as Niall's ready to go. So Niall, you're going to be talking to us first of all about the best use of line, and how did you find the use of line in the films?
So it was quite interesting to see how people jumped off from the line in some respects, or some just put it into the dialogue as a kind of throwaway thing. But the ones that really hit home, the ones that were most important, at least from a judging point of view, were where they used it and it was integral to the storytelling. And so that was lovely to see, and how comedy came from the use of the line. Because I mean, in fairness, that line has, the only way to read it is comedic or as a dramatic thing, because you're talking about invoking past memories, but then also it's quite ridiculous as a line, as my old fella used to say. This time it's serious, or you're like, well, I mean, isn't it always? Or,
and for the lines I mentioned earlier on, each team submitted a line to us as part of their application, and so we had 10 submissions of a line, and then we chose one from those 10 submissions, and so that's the one we went for, which, as you said, it's like my old fella always says, this time it's personal. So as you said, it's one of those lines where you either go like comedy or you do it like very earnestly, very seriously, but it was a difficult process. Okay, but I think we're good to go now. So you can tell us about your deliberation on the use of line, and then you can let us know who has won the best use of line. And then after we get your results, we'll watch the line being used in the film after we talk to the filmmaker.
So for us, we felt that any of the ones that used the line to be integral to the storytelling was more important and weighed higher for us when in the judging criteria. So we looked at those that used it as a jumping off point. Some of them use it immediately. Some of them use it further down in the thing. But the one that we felt landed the best was how it was used in No Strings Attached, and the joke that came immediately after because of that. So that was our winner.
Excellent. That's Barry Fahy, Celtic Badger Media. Well done, Barry.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Are you happy with that?
Delighted, yeah. I'm surprised, to be honest. I thought it would be maybe one of the ones that used it as a jumping off point and stuff like that. So, but yeah, delighted. I loved the delivery Paul gave, and the reaction afterwards was just spectacular. I mean, Paul is an absolute legend. So we were, chuffed with that. Wow, excellent. Thanks so much, guys. Delighted.
I think that it was Niall, wasn't it, Sean, that said that the fact that the line was used and then was used as there's a follow-up joke immediately, as in what Grandad said, that was a great way to use the line and follow up with a joke immediately.
Yeah, no, it was great. And the writing process of trying to fit that line in, and especially with the puppet, and we thought the idea of Paul being adopted from the get-go was really funny, and that was kind of the thing that we based the whole film around, and then kind of worked backwards to fill out the story from that. And then when we were in the writing process and we were like, oh, we could put the line just here, and then Paul could be like, wait, Grandad said that? And it was just, it was just a really clever delivery. And that was great. Delighted.
Well, excellent. You were saying the last day that you were missing a trophy from the back of your shelf. This will be winging its way to you.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Kenny. Thanks, everyone. And
congratulations, Barry. We're going to play the clip from the film where the line was used, just to refresh everyone's memory of how it was used. And Barry, congratulations. Niall, thank you very much for that. We'll talk to you in a minute. Thank you.
Cheers.
Mentioning my manhood in front of a woman. It's like my old fella always said. This time, it's personal.
Grandad said that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Excellent. That was Barry Fahy there, the winner of Best Use of Line with Celtic Badger Media, and the film No Strings Attached. That was excellent. Very, very good. What you reckon, Matthew? Very, very good use of the line.
Yeah, absolutely. It was. I loved that film in general, and the line, as soon as I heard it, it's like boom, and then the follow up. Yeah, it was brilliant. Well done, Barry. Well done, everybody.
Excellent. Is it okay for me to talk to Niall now? Okay, Niall. Thank you very much for your patience there as well, and great decision there. The next, and before we go on to the next one, how did your daughter's birthday party go? More importantly,
it was brilliant. I mean, she's 4, so she's happy with pretty much anything.
So just unicorns everywhere.
There was a massive unicorn birthday balloon downstairs on top of a tower of balloons, essentially. So yeah, she was delighted when she came down and saw that.
Yeah, it's amazing. I have a niece who's almost 4 now, and anything to do with unicorns is like score. It's amazing. The face lights up. And so the next award that you're going to be announcing is for the best use of prop. And again, the prop is something which was one of the criteria for the films to be using in the film. How did you find the use of prop overall in the films?
So it was the same sort of thing as with The Lion. People either embraced it wholeheartedly and went all out, or put it in minor ways so as to have it in the film. And we had much the same process in judging it, that where it was integral to the plot and where it was used to move the story along or to change the story was where it was most important to us, or where we weighted the criteria in judging it as well. Because I mean, you can shoehorn in a line or you can shoehorn in the prop, but you need to. For us, for this category, it needed to be integral to the story, integral to the filmmaking.
Excellent. And so I think we're ready to go for the announcement. Are we ready? Yeah? Great. So Niall, if you want, you can give us the announcement there as who you chose as the winner of the best use of prop.
Yeah. So for the best use of prop, that went to this time for the shovel. It was fantastic in terms of changing the narrative. So the story changes as soon as the shovel appears in the story itself. The fella gets killed for being an Aegis and only bringing one. So it changes the whole dynamic of the relationships, because they're now, you don't know for certain what the body was before, but now you know they're murderers. So there's it changes the nature of the people, it changes the nature of the story, and so for that reason it was very, very good.
Excellent. Vera Cagallan, how do you feel?
Absolutely chuffed. I'm speechless. Thanks a million. I really appreciate Jesus, I don't know what to say. Yeah, it was an interesting one. I went to Woody's and I bought the shovel, duct tape and cable ties. She was definitely looking at me at the counter, so delighted. It's the team really that wrote the script with me, and it was a team collaboration. I can't take the credit for the shovel. So thanks so much. I'm absolutely chuffed.
Excellent. Niall, thank you so much for making the choice there and for delivering the awards to both Barry and Vera. Great job on that. Appreciate you taking your time as well for being a judge in the 48-hour challenge. And I'll be in touch with you during the week, but thanks for your time. It was great to have you as one of the judges for us.
Thanks for having me.
Great. Thank you, Niall. And we're going to watch a little clip from Vera's film here. This is with the use of the prop.
What the fuck is that?
A shovel. You said get a shovel.
I can see it's a shovel, Jim. It's plainly a shovel. But how many shovels is it?
One.
One shovel.
Between the three of us.
The three of us are going to dig a hole big enough for him, sharing a shovel.
And we're back. That was excellent. That was Vera Cagallan there with the winner of best use of the prop, the shovel. So well done, Vera. Fantastic. Well done. Congratulations. I didn't really think about the fact, because I thought when you were buying the shovel in Woody's that I was just buying a shovel, but you were buying the shovel plus cable ties plus duct tape. That's very suspicious. Well done there. That was very very suspicious, but very well done. Now our next two awards are going to be for the Best Actor and Best Actress, and the judge we're going to be using to introduce them is Maeve McGrath. So Maeve, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream again. How are you?
Great to be here.
We really appreciate you taking the time to be a judge with us, and I know it was a difficult process to be going through all this stuff, especially for, there's so many great performances between the actors and actresses in this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, as you said before, I program and I produce, but my trade is acting. That's what I've done all my life. And so it's really great when I'm watching films. I'm always watching the acting and the acting styles. And there's so many nuanced performances today in those films that we watched. Really, really beautiful. And yeah, it was a tough decision, narrowing things down.
And the first award we're going to be giving out is for the Best Actor. And before we go to that, are we okay to go forward, Ray? Okay, so you can tell us about how you felt about the whole the choosing of the Best Actor for you.
Yeah, so like I said, there was some really lovely performances, and we deliberated on this for quite a while actually to decide who the Best Actor award should go to. But really, we all decided that this person, did such an outstanding job, and that the Best Actor award should go to Paul Fitzgerald for No Strings Attached, for acting with puppets for a start, and being able to give these really incredible reactions. It was a wonderful performance, and we were unanimous in the decision.
Beautiful, Maeve. Thank you very much. And Barry, how are you feeling? You're accepting the award on behalf of Paul?
I am accepting this on behalf of Paul because Paul can't be here. He had to go back. His brother was actually playing a match today and they won. So this overall has been an amazing weekend for Paul. I'm so delighted for him because he put his heart and soul into not only writing this, but like delivering everything. And the fact that he could keep a straight face on like how serious he was delivering acting opposite puppets, which I was poorly puppeteering, if anything else. But he was amazing. And he's, like I said, me and Paul have done this 3 years in a row. And I think, this is, I'm so happy for him. I don't even know what to say. If Paul was here, I know he'd be jumping around and he'd probably say Ronaldo. So I'll say that for him. Yeah, no, I'm so chuffed with that. Paul is an absolute legend, and like I said, he's been my partner for the last 3. So it's so good to be able to, give him something from this and have that award. So thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. And he came close a couple of years where he was in the running to be the best actor, but he won it this year. So tell him congratulations from us.
I will.
Maeve, thank you for choosing that. Anything you want to say to Barry about the acting side of things?
Well, it's really, I mean, as actors, we depend on somebody feeding lines back to us, and then we deliver our lines back, and it's part of our process. So, delivering to an inanimate object that is, its mouth is opening and closing is one thing, but it just was a really great, clever, comedic and places performance, and thoroughly deserved.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think Paul not only took any feedback that I gave him, but brought so much to the character, and especially like from coming in so deadpan at the start and then like flipping to the comedy, and yeah, his performance all around was amazing. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Maeve. And we're going to play a clip from the film there, which Paul won the Best Actor award for. So take it away there, guys.
You couldn't just drop it. She wasn't your problem.
Solving justice is my problem, Dad.
Wait, what?
Saving damsels in distress is my job.
You mean damsels?
King Kong ain't got shit on me!
You know, training day is the reason I became a cop.
Oh, we're back. That was excellent. That was I was looking for the name of the film. That was No Strings Attached with Paul Fitzgerald as the actor in it. Well done, Paul. Fantastic work. Well done, Barry, as well. 2 awards down. Barry, well done. So we're going to go to the award for the Best Actress now. So Maeve, again, this is another extremely tough category to be choosing from.
Yeah, it is. And I've taken part in 48-hour film, and it's really, really difficult. Often lines change on the ground. You've gone away, you think you have your script, and then, you're thrown another couple of lines that you have to throw, to remember. And so the role for Best Actress, the winner of that award, we were, there were a couple that we were really, really interested in, that we really liked. And, after much deliberation, we really felt that this was such a beautiful performance, such a reactive, really, really gorgeous performance, that the Best Actress award would go to Rebecca Hickey for Whale Fall. Thoroughly deserved, really, really beautiful, just a beautiful performance. It really came out at us from the screen, and that was another unanimous decision.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Maeve. And Rebecca, how are you feeling? Congratulations.
Thank you very much. The whole team is here, and we just had a brilliant few days. And I have to say thank you to Katie McNeese for bringing me onto this project, and thank you to Amy Hughes, who made up the other half of this beautiful relationship that we got to play. So thank you to her. Thank you to everybody for just making this such a wonderful experience. It's my first time at the 48-hour festival, and it's been amazing. Everyone's so lovely, and we had a blast. So thank you very much.
Excellent. Well, congratulations, and Maeve, I'm sure you might want to say something to Rebecca there, but.
Oh yeah, Cogordicus, and because there's so much narration within that as well. There was that train of thought that was going through surely your performance as you were performing it. Thinking of those words that were going to be running over that voiceover, and just a really, really beautiful performance and a well-deserved Best Actress award there. So well done.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Rebecca. And before we go to the watch the film, I'll say. Watch the clip. I'll say thank you very much, Maeve, for your time as a judge here. Really appreciate it. You were a great controller of the deliberation earlier on. You made my job so much easier because you just took control of it. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it.
Thanks a million, and Cogordicus Gachtainna, Gurmila.
Thank you. And so we're going to watch the clip from Whale Fall here, which Rebecca has just won the award for Best Actress for.
What crushes a whale is not the water, the beach, the crowd. It is its own body weighing it down.
And we're back. 4 awards down. Excellent choices so far. Difficult choices. There's so many people who could have won those awards, but well done to all the winners. And unlucky to everyone who didn't win the award. It's so many great performances there from all around in every team. So unlucky there, but everyone did such a great job overall. We might just go through a few comments here from Matthew, if there's any comments coming in there.
Yeah. So there's quite a few comments going back from the first, obviously, awards, then up to the present. So McQuack says, go on, Barry, well done. Woohoo, go on, the Baz says, Paddy Murphy. Patrick Kelly, congrats, Barry and the gang. Karen T, congrats, Celtic Badger Media. Well done, CBM, delighted for you from Nigel. Great job, CBM, from Paddy Farrelly. Happy birthday, little Miss Murphy, from Paddy. Go Jim, RIP. Congrats, Vera Kilgallen and the gang, says Patrick Kelly. Massive congrats, Vera Kilgallen and the team. Go Paul. Go Team Georgia. Woohoo, congrats, Paul, says Karen T. Congrats, Paul, from Nigel. Massive congrats, Paul. Hugely well deserved, from Paddy Murphy. Paul in danger of being intercepted by Russiana on the way to LAX. Love Maeve's work with Apate Films, always brilliant, says Paddy. Massively well deserved award, top class performance. Congrats, Maeve. Beautiful. Great job, everyone. Loved them all so far, and we're in a bit of a lag, so more comments will be coming in. So
great, that's fantastic. Thank you very much. So our next judge is going to be joining us is Sean Brannock. So Sean, welcome to the stream again. Thank you very much for being a judge with us. Okay, I think you might be on mute there, Sean.
My apologies, sorry, I was on mute.
No worries at all, no worries at all. Thank you very much for being a judge with us and for being a part of this and being involved in the whole process.
Oh, thank you so much for inviting me, and it was really, really enjoyable, and it's a great scope of films, different genres, different approaches, different takes, and it's really impressive that they're all done within 48 hours, so an honour.
It's an incredible achievement, and you're going to be given the awards for Best Editing and Best Special Effects today. So we're going to be starting with the Best Editing first. How did you find the editing overall? You as a writer-director, I'm sure, will have very good insights into the whole editing process.
Oh, that could be arguable, but I definitely enjoyed the editing in loads of the films. Some of them were really complex, lots of parallel edits and really interesting ways of structuring the story. And two or three really stood out to us, and one in particular, which I thought was really put together really, really well.
Excellent. Are we ready to go to the winner? Okay, we'll be able to go to winner in just a few seconds. But I think there was. I was going to start another thread, but we're ready to go to the winner, so I won't go talking more nonsense. So Sean, you can tell us for best editing who you chose as best editing and any periphery around that you want to mention.
It's absolutely my honour to announce that the winner for best editing goes to Katie McNeese for the absolutely wonderful Windfall. So well done, Katie.
Well done, Katie. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks a million. That's cheers. Thanks a million, Sean. That's class. I wasn't expecting it. You know, I don't know if you were tuned into the mayhem that we had at the end of the edit up until last night. Like in the last 3 days, I've had about just less than 8 hours sleep. And a couple of friends of mine who have a newborn baby said, "So what?" And I was like, "Well, it's very stressful." You know? So no, I'm delighted. Honestly, it's I love editing, and it's one of those things that I taught myself how to do it because I had to. And I edited my first short a couple of years ago. And as I keep saying again and again, I've used this 48-hour challenge to get myself into the game for the 2 shorts that I need to make in the next couple of months, which I've been kind of planning for such a long time, you know. So to do an edit like that under such a crunch, you know, there's nothing else like it. Like, there's nothing else that's going to get you ready for that kind of pressure. Like, I mean, Richard Hogan, like my DP, just helped me out so much in the sense that like we planned it so well, and like he was completely and utterly like open to everything that I said. And like I said, we need to go out, we need to get back to B-roll with that kind of, I call it the ghost scene, but that memory scene in mind where like the character is kind of imagining what her life could have been like or was like with her partner, you know, before she loses her, and if she met her when she was older and they'd gotten younger together instead, what that would have looked like. And I think that sense of nostalgia, it's just, you can't really get that unless your DP is on board with you. And so like being the writer yourself, I think like writing and editing are like the top and tail of directing really. And if you've got a good DP as well, I mean, like sure, like you're laughing really, especially when you're under this much pressure.
Excellent. Well, well done on the film. Well done on the edit again. Sean, thank you very much for making the choice there. I don't know if you want to say anything about the editing with regard to that film.
Yeah, I absolutely blown away by the editing in it, and it's a really complex story, and there's a huge scope in the film where it's going back in the past and an occurrence that happens on the day as well, and that's just not easy to do. And brilliant montage. The audio editing is particularly good, and the way it's seamless. The way you can move from the different times in the story. The music's very effective, and to bring all of that together is very impressive. So, congratulations.
Excellent. Thank you, Sean, and well done, Katie. We're going to show a clip now, an example of the editing from the film. Again, this is from Whale Fall, and take it away there, guys. This is a winner of Best Editing.
And so I see her in all things. This week, whales. Because they can feel lonely, feel love, and mean so much to me. And so we swim together, me on the world and her just beneath, both turning pages, treading each other, as gently as can be.
Excellent. That was Whale Fall there, the winner of the Best Editing for Katie McNeese. Well done, Katie. Congratulations. And Sean, thank you very much for choosing that again. Before we go to the next award, which is for Best Special Effects, we have a little bit of time. You just finished a film which was screened at the FLA during the summer. Fosca. Do you want to tell us a little about Fosca?
Oh, sure. Yeah, if it's not too boring. Yeah, no, I was delighted. My first feature film was screened at the Galway Film FLA. Working on it since I started script writing in about 2018. So there's a couple of pandemics and lockdowns thrown in there and all of that, but we're delighted to show it to the world at the FLA, and it seemed to go down pretty well. And I was honoured to be awarded the Best First Irish Feature as part of it. So I was on a high I'm still on a high actually because of it.
And so what are the next steps for that now? Is it going to be more festival run, or will it be going to cinema release?
Yeah, it looks like it'll be released. We'll get our cinema release in March 2022. But until then, we've just been accepted to a few festivals, and it'll be hopefully going around the world and getting wherever we can get it into. And then we'll have an Irish launch of some form. And if you're interested, I'm sure it'll be screening in Galway anyway, and probably Dublin and a few other places in March 2022.
Excellent. Well, congratulations on the film. Well done. And we're delighted to have you as a judge here. It's great to have someone of your experience, and because you're also a lecturer in NUIG, which it's in screenwriting, is it script writing?
Yeah, I do script writing through Irish and excuse me, and production as well, and a little bit on screen aesthetics. So I've got a lot of hats that I wear.
Excellent. Well, it's great. You're a script writing teacher who walks the walk as well as talking the talk and walk the walk, which is great. So you're able to say I do, and I can tell you, and I can do as well, which is great. So
students now, they agree.
We're going to go to our next award, which is for best special effects. So you can tell us the decision for the best special effects, any insights you had into the selection process there.
Yeah, again, pretty much like every category, we had a great old discussion about all of the different categories. But this was another one, much like the acting, that was kind of universal, and we all felt strongly that this film was just very clever in its use of effects and non-traditional ways, if you like, of telling the story. So it was very impressive, and having seen some of the other awards that have been given out and seeing who's responsible, I'm even more impressed, and it'll make sense when I announce who has won.
Well, I think that we are ready to go, so you can, at your pleasure, announce the winner of the best special effects.
It's absolutely my honor to announce that the winner for the best special effects goes to the very funny and very, very inventive No Strings Attached, and to Barry Fahey. So well done.
Well done, Barry.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This was another fun one to do. Again, I've never shot puppets before. I've never puppeteered before, so that was fun. But big shouts to Martin and Vashin for remembering to get clean plates so that we could VFX me out of the shots. So without them reminding me, I would have completely forgotten. So.
Well, that's brilliant. And Sean, you were saying like that the use of puppetry is such a difficult thing to do, and the way that they did it, they nailed it completely. And obviously the special effects are in there and keying out the hands and stuff.
Yeah, I can only imagine the amount of work, in that short space of time, and the pressure must have been almighty. And of course, Barry having, I think, shot it as well, directed it as well, and acting in it, by a puppet.
Yeah,
that's some achievement. You're the Warren Beatty of.
Oh, thanks, man. Well, we have a tendency, like at Celtic Badger Media, we work together, and we wear many, as you said earlier, we wear many hats, and we kept the team very small with the intention of everybody being able to step in, and Vachin as well. My wife was also puppeteering one of the puppets, so it was a team effort. But yeah, as I said, they reminded me to get all the clean plates to make sure I could cut myself out, and there was a couple of shots that we forgot to get clean plates for that just had to be like reframed and rescaled so you couldn't see anything. And I also had to wear a big, massive hoodie with black sleeves so that it was easier to hide if we needed to, if we couldn't key it out. Which, as you know, like Friday was probably one of the warmest days in Ireland, and we were in a shed with all the windows blocked out, so it was roasting. But the puppet was a little nasty on the inside by the end of the shoot, but it was worth it.
Excellent. Well, congratulations, and well done, Barry. Before we go to the clip, I want to say thank you very much to Sean for coming on and being a judge, and for giving such great insights. And thank you for your time. We'll be talking to you again soon, Sean. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
And this is a clip from Barry's film, which is called No Strings Attached, which has just been a winner of the best special effects. Well done, Barry.
Now, where is the girl?
Oh, Lisa? She's right here.
Lisa, I thought you were dead.
Oh, Simon, you silly man. I told you to stay away.
How could I stay away from the woman I love?
Love? Hey, babe.
Excellent. And that was the winner of Best Special Effects there, Barry Fahey from No Strings Attached. Well done, Barry. That was great. Cast Connection stopped. We weren't supposed to announce this, but we got a new sponsorship from Chromecast, which has just been cancelled. Ray, will you reconfigure or you sign us up to Chromecast again when you're ready? Yeah, no, I'm only joking about that. It's actually nice to have a bit of blue sky behind us.
Fresh air, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no rush with that. We're going to go to talk to our next. Is it okay for me to talk to Maura?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Is it? Can I talk to Maura? Okay, I can't talk to Maura yet, but I will talk to Maura soon. So I'm going to talk to Matthew. Matthew.
How are you, Kenny? How are you?
It's actually all going quite well.
Yeah.
And I'm not being sarcastic there. It is going quite well.
We're connecting.
So do you want to go through any comments there?
Yeah. So I was going to scroll back up to a few now. Paddy Farrelly.
Could I just say as well, Barry Fahey, on Thursday, he very aggressively said that he wanted a trophy.
Oh, yes.
And he made us all feel very bad. And now he's got 3 trophies.
No, he's got 3. Can you
so
fit
now,
them?
Barry?
Yeah. Have you enough space now, Barry?
Yeah. You better build another shelf. So anyways, take it away, Matthew.
Yeah. So great job, everyone. Loved all the films from Paddy Farrelly. Go on, Sean Brannock, you good thing, says Paddy Murphy. Carbonated Comet Productions over on YouTube says congrats, Katie. Bip Henderson, congratulations, Katie and the team. Massive congrats, Katie. Beautiful shots. Claire Morley, great films tonight. Congrats, Vera and the crew of Little Notions. Hat trick for a CBM. Nice one, lads. Paddy Murphy, so well deserved. Barry Fahey. Barry, you legend. Good man, Barry. You'll need more shelf space soon at this rate. Yeah. Paddy Murphy. I'll be honest with you, Matthew is a great comment reader. Cheers, mate. Thanks for that, pal. Ben O'Neill, best cinematography is MLJ. Paddy Murphy, they call him Barry Many Shelves Fahey.
Barry Many Shelves Fahey. Well deserved, Barry. When I was looking at the puppetry, I know it's silly, but I didn't even think about having to key out the hands.
Yeah, I didn't either. Yeah. That's how good it was. Yeah, and I used to do a bit of keying, well, quite a bit in the past, and it didn't even occur to me actually. Yeah. So wow. So they were keying out over the which part, I guess.
I guess the hands going up the.
Yeah. Completely unnoticeable. Yeah.
Yeah, the only keying out on is on cars.
I thought they were real. That's how the puppets were real.
Were the puppets not real? We need to.
Can we check?
Could we check a Barry? Were those puppets real or not real? Because yes. Ray has just confirmed that the puppets are real.
Okay, so there was no.
So
key.
yeah, no. Wow, so there's no special effects involved there.
So what was the trophy about?
There's a laptop issue which is going on at the moment, which the guys are fixing, which is why at the moment we're going to just talk a little bit longer. I'll do what I call waffling. Okay,
Please do, yes.
It's a technical term.
Okay.
So I will waffle for a while.
Waffle away.
So let me see. Let me just shuffle my paper first. While I let my brain catch up.
Yeah.
Just prepare some waffling.
So let's go back over the awards one so far.
Yes,
so
let's see the awards. Good shout.
Best use of line.
First one, best use of line. That was Barry Fahey from his film No Strings Attached. Where did they said it's
like me old fella says.
Like me old fella always says.
This time
it's personal. Yeah, and then they followed up with the line. Well, Grandad said that, which I think so. He got a laugh immediately. It was good. Yeah, it was good. And then next up was the best use of prop, which is won by Vera Kilgallen for the shovel.
Yeah.
which is used very well. And herself and Barry were great in that, worked well together.
And
that
Niall said about how when they brought in the shovel, it completely changed the narrative, of the story and the time, which I didn't. It didn't completely went over my head when I was watching it. But great point, great use of prop.
It's interesting because same as that, I didn't really think of what effect the prop had on the film. And so the film was going in a certain direction, then the prop was introduced, and then all of a sudden there's a tangent over this way. And so very, very well observed point there by Niall and the judges. Then after that we had the best actor, which was won by Paul Fitzgerald. This is I think the third time he's been involved in a 48-hour challenge. And he's been nominated for Best Actor before, but it's the first time he's won. And he was great in that today, so good.
How he was able to keep a straight face when needed, when literally acting face to face with puppets.
Yeah, but like the puppets, because puppets can be erratic and they can be aggressive,
and real.
Especially if you corner a puppet.
Oh yeah, I suppose then. So it wasn't really.
And then we had the best actress, and that was won by Rebecca Hickey for the film Whale Fall from Katie McNeice. Another great performance. A very good film overall. Very strong film, but the narration added a lot to the film as well, and very subtly acted.
Impactful. Yeah, totally. Also, as well, loved the editing as well. That was the next.
Yes, that led on to the next award, which is for best editing, which was won by Katie McNeice again for Whale Fall. Very, very good use of editing there as well, because he used the narration in a very kind of subtle way, letting the film breathe while having the narration there as well. Very, very, very a good way to do it. So very strong film overall by Katie. And then we had had the best special effects done by Barry Fahey. Like we said, we didn't even think about the keying out of the hands, because I thought that it would have been just like the puppet just like out of shot here.
Framed out, exactly.
I thought there was another point to come there. And you're looking at me going, give me a point, Kenny.
I'm not as good at you as.
Well, and let's just say that the winning film is going to win not only €500, but also these beautiful hoodies. And as I said at the launch on Thursday, these are very slimming. These are very heightening. Because me and Matthew are only 5'1", but these make it seem like you're like 5'10", 5'11". Which is impressive. Okay. So I'm going to do a few. I just had Ray in my ear there. Going to do a few of the thank yous. And so I suppose first of all, the main funder of the 48-hour challenge is the Department of Tourism, Culture, Arts, Gaelic, Sports and Media. They fund the Galway City Film, which is managed by the Galway Film Centre, and so in turn the Galway City Film funds the 48-hour challenge, along with which is run by the Galway Film Centre and Little Cinema Galway. So huge thanks to them, and also like we said earlier on, the hoodies. These hoodies are amazing. TG Cahar sponsors these hoodies this year, and it's a great addition to the 48-hour challenge, because having like branded hoodies like this, and they're lovely hoodies. They're very nice hoodies.
I like the colour change as well, actually.
Yeah. I think the City Film pops with the TG Cahar as well. I like it. Yeah.
It is.
It works really well. And so the winning film will get an award plus €500 plus hoodies. What more do you want? And let's see. Will we check the Facebook comments, see if there's any comments coming in? There's a little bit of an issue with the Wi-Fi at the moment, which is... I am still live, am I? Okay, I'm still live. I want to make sure I'm not talking to myself, which happens.
So there's a few more comments. Paddy Murphy. Kenny, my poor Corolla has never been the same since you keyed it.
Corollas get it. That's number one rule.
Sarah Fahey, Kenny and Barry is freaking hilarious. Patrick Kelly, the banters is great. Maura Egan, well done, Katie. Very proud of you from Auntie Maura.
Yes.
Very nice.
Well done. Nice for you to be watching, Auntie Maura. Thank you very much for tuning in.
And yeah, back
to me in the studio. I'll put that down there. I'll put that behind me. I'll put it in my pocket. Change it around. So we've done all the Facebook comments and the YouTube comments, and we've gone through the films. Okay, so I think we're more or less ready to go. So Maura, if you're there, you can turn on your video and your microphone and we'll get to talk to you. And thank you for your patience. There's a few gremlins in the system which have crept in, which is uncontrollable. Maura, how are you? Maura's with us now.
Now, after all this, I'm probably drunk. Sorry, a brunarm.
No, I wish I had a bit of that wine here. What kind of wine is it?
Yeah, and the midgets are coming in.
Looks delicious, yeah.
Is it a Merlot or what is it? Is that a Merlot?
Oh, it's Cabernet Sauvignon.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. You know,
no, not at all. Cabernet
Sauvignon. Okay. I like.
Sorry, midges, as we call the midges. Míltó gera. So Míltó gera, they really bite.
Míltó gera. What does that translate exactly as? Gera is bite, no?
Gera are flies that are sharp, or flies that would bite you or eat you.
Yeah. And you were out in the boat earlier on today.
I was on a barge earlier on Loch Derg. Now, not the Loch Derg that you have to go and pray, the lower one beside Limerick.
Oh, down there. Oh, okay. I thought Loch Derg was up above us. No, my geography.
No, there's another one where you pray. It's kind of one that you do you do the pilgrimage.
You were praying to the bottle.
Well, yeah. Okay. No, but can I just say congratulations to every single one of you. I mean, I must say, Cahamara, it was an éocht. It was, I can't think of the words in English, but it was an éocht, doing it in 48 hours. And all that you did, filming it, writing it, filming it, editing it, putting music to it, the sound effects, everything, fish of Ianta. I must say you were great.
Excellent, here. And I must say a special thank you to you, Maura, because I know you're influential in helping us getting the hoodies this time, but also when we got the hoodies initially, like say 4 or 5 years ago, it was because you came along to a screening for Shocking the Gaeilge and you helped facilitate that. So thank you so much for all your help over the years. You've been always very, very supportive for Little Cinema, so we really appreciate that.
Well, Kenny, TG Cahir look at people who maybe don't have experience, but we have to start somewhere, and we try and give people a chance. We would be the ones that would maybe experiment more than the bigger broadcasters, but we always feel that everyone has a great story to tell, and maybe they can't tell it very well, but everyone has a great story. And I can see from even tonight that, you're all brilliant and you all have great ideas. And I'm seeing people that I haven't seen before. I'm saying, jeepers, why don't you go and apply to TG Cahir? We have commissioning times at certain stages. You can talk to us and you can say, listen, we don't know what to do, but you just contact us. But, I must say that it was great. It was really good seeing all the films today.
That's brilliant.
Agus fair play, Reeb.
That's brilliant. And I'm sure they'd be delighted to hear that. that kind of feedback and that kind of message from you. So I really appreciate that. And we're ready to go now with the first award that you're going to be announcing, which is for best cinematography. So do you want to just tell us about how you felt about the cinematography category? Because it was a tough one to call, because there's
it was a tough one. Yeah, Kenny, it was a tough one. You know, the five of us, we were talking about it, and we did argue a bit. You know, it was between two, but I won't say what the second one was. But why we picked this one was because it was inside. There was a lot of lighting needed to be done. It was also using the light, but also the area to depict a time and a space and an era. And, you know, the colors were fantastic. The look of it was great. And we felt that we were in America. And of course, this went for to Miriam Al-Hari, and I hope I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm sorry if I've pronounced it wrong. But the cinematography was to you. I can see you there now.
Congratulations.
Hello.
Hi. And congratulations. And
thank you.
And well deserved.
Thank you so much. I'm really, really happy.
So how do I pronounce your name? How do I pronounce your name?
A lot of people call me Midge just because it's easier, but the full name is Midran Al-Hadri.
Oh, so you do pronounce the J, the Midram. Okay, Al-Hadri. Yeah. Okay. All right, sorry, because I have a thing about pronouncing people's names. So congratulations.
It's fine. Don't worry. Thank you so much. I'm really, really pleased with this. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everyone else. Like, there were some films in there that the cinematography actually really worried me. I looked at a few of them and I was like, oh, I felt really good earlier this morning, but not so much now. So congratulations to everyone else as well.
And
so congratulations, Midram.
And what did you shoot on, Midram?
So the camera we shot on was the Red Komodo, which is one of my own cameras, and we shot on vintage Zeiss glass. So Hill actually came to me. She was like, "This is going to be set in the '60s in Georgia. You know, I want certain colors." She sent me references, and I said to her, "Well, if you want, I just so happen to have vintage glass. Like, I just so happen to have vintage glass from the '60s. If you want to use them." And she was like, yes. So, which made me really happy because I love vintage glass anyway. So that was the combination, Red Komodo as well as vintage Zeiss glass.
Excellent. Well, I think it looked
amazing. And as for lighting, there was no lighting. We literally just had, thank you. I was going to say, as for lighting, it was literally just available light. There wasn't even a single reflector in the whole building. We used we actually used the floor and we used the floor, table, and walls to reflect light into the actors' faces and stuff. That there was nothing at all artificial about any of that light.
Wow.
Yeah, that was excellent. We actually, you know, it brought us back into a time, into an era, into a place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
thank you. I'm really glad. I'm really glad you felt that way. It was it took me a full morning to color grade everything to make it look like it was shot on Fuji stock as well. So I'm really happy that the effort paid off.
Excellent. Well, congratulations. That was fantastic. And
congratulations.
I think we all thought that it was filmed using lights.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's no lights used, they're just all natural light, very ingenuity. So excellent job, Midram. Thank you very much. Well done. Congratulations. And we're going to we'll play a quick clip from Midram's film here, which is called the interviewing. What's the name again? Interviewing Lance Masterson, and this is from Team Georgia.
talking. I've had enough of your theatre show.
Hey, you best know when to quit, Doc. I know my rights.
And we're back. That was great. That was interviewing Lance. I need to remember this, learn this off. Interviewing Lance Masterson, a fantastic film by Team Georgia, and that was Mijram Al Hajri, which was the cinematographer there. Amazing. And Maura, as we were saying, we all thought that was shot with lights, and so the fact there's no lights there is very impressive.
Yeah.
This probably took a lot more time than maybe some other one. But it was still brought us back to the era. It brought us back to a time. It was like America. It was like some American movies that you would see. And that's where it kind of came up.
The very wide shots of like whatever factory they were in, with the open spaces and the actors just walking around. It looked like something from like True Detective or something.
Yeah.
It was so well kind of thought up shots. Yeah. And so now we're going to go to the last award. Now we've everyone ready to go, and this is the award. It's the big one. This is for the best film. The winner of this will win €500 plus a lovely trophy, plus a little cinema hoodie for each of the team members. So tell us, Maura, when you're making a decision on this, how did you find it? And it was a difficult process, I assume, but how did you find it?
Well, actually, we all came to a decision very quickly. It was deep. It was moving. It was thoughtful. The voices worked really well, the music, and overall the editing, everything, it just seemed to kind of stand out for us. I suppose it was more moving than any of them. And so should I do the drum roll?
You can, I'll give you a...
Okay, you go for it, Kenny.
Okay.
So it went for best film. Like, we are really happy, as all of us decided, Sean, Niall, Maeve, and myself, we said that the best film of the 48-hour little cinema competition went for Whale Fall.
Sorry.
Congratulations.
Wow. Can I actually get some of the actors?
Of course, get everyone in there. Yeah, get everyone.
Get them in. We're all here. We're all here.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much. What are you drinking? I've got whiskey.
Gee, red wine.
Oh, lovely.
I'm on Redmore. That's good.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Honestly, this is absolutely, I'm completely and utterly, totally grateful. Like to the judges and like to everyone else in the challenge as well. Like watching their films this evening, like seeing how differently everyone else approached this just shows you how many ways you can approach filmmaking when you don't have time and you might not necessarily have budget. And I think those are the two main things that block any filmmaker. So like on a fundamental level, doing stuff like this is so incredibly and totally important. Like there have been at least 6 conversations that have come out of this challenge on our team, different people who have scripts. Like Rebecca's got award-winning scripts, Jack's got a great script about time travel. Richard is he's the first time I've ever worked with him. I've never met Richard before. This is my DP right here. Amy Hughes I've met before on a different film where I co-wrote a feature script with her and I was there on the day for the scene, but I didn't direct her before. And so for us as a group, this is absolutely amazing. To get to do this in 2 days, right? Be it with the pressure, which is welcome pressure. I mean, you sign up for that, you know what I mean? But to show yourselves what you can do in 2 days like this is actually a pretty transformative thing. And we're completely indebted to the people who've organized the 48-hour challenge for that. Like Kenny and everyone else in the team, the very people who fund this, the concept of it, it's absolutely incredible. I think coming out of lockdown, if you had told me like March 2 years ago, right, I had just lost my granddad, I was not in a good place, and I was facing into a lockdown where I thought I was going to be shooting a film and I didn't. and then I got 2 shorts funded and I wasn't even allowed to film them.
I know.
If you had told me that my second film ever would be filmed in this year, in this time, as part of a challenge, right, to do it in 48 hours, I'd go, feck off. Like, I'm not doing it like that. So I'm absolutely not doing it like that. But I have to kind of, I realized that, like, when I was speaking before about editing, that I didn't actually name the people that I worked with. So like I wrote and directed and edited the film. Richard Hogan here is DP. Cast, you've got Rebecca Hickey, who won Best Actor. You've got Amy Hughes here, who was also acting. Jack Prendergast was our art director, and at 1 o'clock in the morning, when when the person who was supposed to do our sound edit ran out of power, he did it between 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning. You've got David Ryan as well, who did our sound recording on the day, and just massive thanks to them, really, like from myself as well. Like, I mean, it was one of those shoots where you think it would be unending stress and tension, but like honestly, like I've been giggling since Friday. Like, we have had such a laugh shooting this. I mean, like, it's, you know, you surround yourself with nice people, and you take your time, you plan well, and everyone ends up having a great experience. You know, and as I said already, like, I'm completely indebted to this challenge for that, and just look, congrats again to everyone else who did it as well. Like,
but also we thought that it could be a feature film. You know, it could be.
Yeah.
You know, we were looking at it, we were saying, well, you know, that this could, I wanted to know more about the 2 main characters.
It's funny that you said that, because I'm actually, stop messing everyone. I'm on a call, shush. Why are you shushing? Because, shh. Right, sorry, excuse me. No, it's funny you say that, because I actually, I did a short that's actually quite similar to this a couple of years ago called In Orbit, which is my first film, and it's done very, very well. And that was also about 2 women in a relationship, and more so about one than the other, kind of looking back on who she is and how she discovered who she is. But I'm in the process of writing a feature film about a mother and daughter, where the daughter is discovering who she is. She discovers she's gay, but the mother discovers that she's actually better suited to being alone. And it's this beautiful push and pull with music. And so all the research that went into this film about whales actually came from the fact that that maternal character is a whale biologist. So even though I genuinely hadn't written the script before this, because the characters are completely different and they were more about isolation than connection, all that research was there. So maybe that's where that comes from. I'm not totally sure. Yeah.
But anyway, congratulations and well done. But can I just also add, or should I, Kenny? I mean, this is just a wonderful end, maybe, but we did also just commend, we had to give an honorary mention to another one. Can we do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you should.
So we actually wanted to kind of say, okay, we loved, like, Whalefall was the winner, but we wanted to give an honorary mention to interviewing Lance Masterson.
Yeah, that was fantastic. Well, I really enjoyed interviewing Lance Masterson as well. Yeah, it was very strong overall.
Yeah, but it doesn't take away from your, and I don't want to take away from your win.
Oh, no, not at all. I actually know Barry John Kinsley, who played the lead actor in that. He's fantastic in the role. He's brilliant, and I was actually rooting for him through the entire thing as well. Like, I'm not familiar with the other people who worked on that film, but I agree with you. Like, it was really, really, really well done.
Yeah. So I think you know what, you're all brilliant. So I just want you all to, and that you'll all start, you know, sending ideas into DJ Cloud.
I'll be going to Gaelic. Like, I won Comortis Machine last year. My next film is in Irish. Yeah.
Oh, Sineanta.
Yeah. Talk about Chris. I'm be going to Reagan-ish soon. Yeah.
And could I just say that I'll take 5% commission, okay?
Yeah. You know, Anwa, and well done, you know. Whalefall was such a beautiful, it was very emotive, very deep.
Yeah.
And beautifully also shot. You know, so
yeah.
I think was it done in the afternoon, evening time? Because we were talking about this.
Do you want to ask that, Richard?
So on the first day it was we had to play with the tides because it was quite a small beach. And being from Kinsale, I kind of know the tides better than the rest of them. So we were playing around with that. The first day it was shot around lunchtime-ish, I think. And then yesterday it was shot around 3 or 4 because we specifically went out there to do some of the water shots, the pick-up water shots. So we wanted to make sure there was as much water as possible. So we went down when it was high tide, and we were dodging between civilians trying to get shots and dogs and canoes trying to get shots. So I'm so glad it turned out really well. That was my first time being a DP, so it was great.
Your first time as DP, wow, impressive. Congratulations. So anyways, guys, well done.
You were great.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Maura, thank you so much for being a judge for us today. It was brilliant to have you as one of our judges and to announce the Cinematography and Best Film Award. Thank you so much for everything over the years as well. We really appreciate it. Katie, well
And can
done.
I just, say, I forgot. Can I just say I forgot to mention Maeve, who was our mammy, and she was the one who got us going and said, "Come on, she did all the hard work."
She absolutely did. She was
Maeve,
fantastic.
I just want to say that.
Excellent.
We could be talking for hours. But she was the one. Who
Yeah.
kind
Oh
of
yeah.
said,
She made sure that it was she made sure that Niall got away for his birthday party. She was great. Maura, thank you so much again. Really appreciate it. And Katie and team, give us one big last cheer there.
Hey.
Keep cheering. Give one more cheer because you're on screen now. One more cheer. That's the one. That's the one. Guys, well done. Congratulations. You did a great job. And overall, everyone who took part this year, thank you all so much. So many great films made. So many great actors, actresses, cinematographers, editors, everything. Everyone who was involved, you did a great job. Thank you all so much for supporting the Little Cinema to go and see the film and getting involved in this. Having 10 teams was amazing, and really appreciate everyone's support and everyone's energy and buzz. Is there any comments you want to go to? We'll, like just a few comments, because oh yes, we'll play a clip from the winning film before we get some comments. So Katie and guys, thank you very much. Maura, thank you very much as well. Thank you so much, and everyone enjoy watching this clip of the winning film, Whale Fall.
Listen to this. It's gorgeous. When a whale dies, it's called whale fall. If it falls deep enough, its skin, its bones, its very falling feeds the ocean around it for years, actually bringing things to life. Isn't that bloody amazing?
It is.
Excellent. I think that is more or less the end of the night. We might just go through like just 2 or 3 comments before we finish up, because it's getting, well, it's 20 past 10. So
Wow.
we'll just go through 2 or 3 comments and we'll summarise it before we bring the night to a close.
Yep. So Kira says, congrats MIJ, well deserved. Woohoo, Sohaila and team. Massive congrats MIJ. Guan, Katie McNeese and team. Legends, congrats Katie and team. Congrats Whale Fall. Adam Moylan's hair was lighting, interviewing Lance Masterson. Congratulations all, well deserved. Congrats Katie from Michael Patrick Breen. Gutted to be missing out on the fun this year. Well done to all the teams, Lakshika.
Oh, lovely to hear Lakshika commenting there. Everyone who's watching, thank you very much for watching. Thank you to everyone who took part in this. Thank you to Matthew. Thank you to the guys in the room there. We got Lucas, we got Finton, we got Ray Grady, and we got Sarah Dillon from the Rap Fund, who came in today to help us out on this. Thank you very much, Sarah. Really appreciate everyone's support. Maura, as a judge, thank you so much for being a judge. Thank you to the rest of the judges as well. Maeve McGrath, Sean Brannock, Niall Murphy. Really appreciate, we had such a great lineup of judges, and really made the events feel so special having such esteemed people judging the films. So thank you to everyone who's watched up to this point. And thank you for not getting too bored of my voice and letting me drone on too much. But thank you all so much. Follow the Little Cinema for more updates on stuff that's going on, live streams of regular screenings, and get in touch with us if you are making films, want to film screened with us, littlecinemagalway@gmail.com. And I think that might be more or less it. Thank you to all our funders, thank you to everyone who's watched, thank you to all the people who got involved, and see you again next year hopefully. Thank you very much and good night.
Good night.
Excellent.